We are live.
How is everybody?
This
I
is
am so excited. We are officially starting the Call of the Netherdeep campaign. I am joined here by a wonderful crew of people, including Einar, Aisha, Korg, and Mama T, who everybody is kind of familiar with, at least I hope. Um, And yeah, so we are starting this campaign today. And then we're just gonna kind of keep going where it's, kind of as it goes and see how it works. I hope it works well. I hope everybody enjoys it. Um, so the plan today is to kind of get everybody introduced on the stream, all their characters and all that good stuff. So why don't we go ahead and start with that? We'll start, just with Einar, and then we'll kind of just go down the line and have everybody introduce themselves. Where people on the internet can find you, and give us a little bit about your character.
uh, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll start with me. I bastard. Um, I'm I'm Einar. Um, I can be found here on the Chaos table with pretty much all the games because I run the tech for the stream. Because people are lazy bastards and I'm stuck running everything. So, but anyways, I also run the Savage Roofs game every other Sunday. Um, I can also be found across Twitch on my own channel, which is Einar, making little giant robots and occasionally playing games like Dune, um, and doing fundraisers. Because I do a lot for St. Jude Children's Hospital and various things like that. And as far as this game, I am playing Third Rail Ironcloak, a Dwarven war cleric. And we'll pretty much find more about him as we play along because I pretty much just got a high level history on him. He follows Moradin the Allhammer because he's a dwarf, so why not? Um, I guess for him, it's always hammer time. We'll find out. But he kind of heard about a festival going on, so he's going to check it out and see how things are going.
Miss Aisha.
Mm, Uh, Hi, I'm Aisha. You'll find me here on the Chaos table because I've suspended my building little robots for now because I'm doing the college thing. Um, but yeah, you'll see me do the Starfinder, which I am in the hot seat for, and I participate in pretty much all of the other um, games that we run. As far as who I will be playing on here, um, well, I'm Bree or Brenna, and I'm kind of a little old thing. Um, Sometimes you notice me, and sometimes you don't notice me. Um, and I've got this nice little puppy that kind of travels along with me. He's my loyal friend and companion. Um, and we also heard about this little festival going on, which we love festivals. We also love carnivals. So we decided, yeah, we'd come up and check things out and then yeah, see what's going on.
Korg?
Hi everyone. So I'm using my VTuber today because I was just a bit tired and I don't look the greatest, but I'm Korg, and I am a massive robot builder here on Twitch. I'm usually here. This is my first time here with the Chaos Table, but you'll find me over on my channel building lots of robots, occasionally gaming, once in a blue moon Lego. But yes, and when it comes to my character is called Toshinori Yagi, and I am a Dragonborn monk. You'll get to know my story a little bit, and if you know that name, you may know who I am, but all I can say is, I am here! And that's about it.
All right. And last but not least, we have my mom, or as some of you know her as Mama T.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mama T. I don't know. I didn't know I was gonna be put on the spot like this, but yes, I am Tyrion's mom. And I just like hanging out, watching football, listening to music. Started recently getting into building Gundams thanks to my son, and I just
Not
enjoy
just
hanging
me.
out with everybody. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I just enjoy hanging out with everybody here. So he invited me to play tonight, and I said, why not? I don't know what I'm doing. This is a learning experience and process for me. So everybody, please be patient with me as I learn the ropes. But a little bit about me. My character is a druid. Her name is Valora Morwin, and she shapeshifts into a giant midnight black wolf with green glowing eyes. So I'm excited.
Now, I will say, keep in mind, Mom, you aren't limited to just one creature as a druid, but you
Well,
are
she's my
limited.
main.
Right. There is a table that we will get you at some point
Okay.
very soon. That'll kind of give you a rundown of like what level you are, allows you to transform into these these animals. So,
Okay.
but that is our players for tonight. As for me, my name is Tyrion. I'm an amateur gunpla builder and professional dumbass here on Twitch. And
Yes, he is.
tonight's Dungeon Master, I'm going to be running the Call of the Netherdeep on opposite Fridays of the Chaos Tables Starfinder campaign that is run by Aisha, who is a wonderful, wonderful game master as well. And I am very excited. I'm kind of new to DMing. I've played a lot of D&D, but it's been quite a while since I have, and it also but it has been even longer that I've DM'd. And what little I have DM'd has been a couple of sessions here and there before stuff happened and those old groups fell apart. I'm hoping that this becomes kind of more of a mainstay. I am working on my own homebrew campaign outside of this, which is kind of news. And so maybe when this is over, maybe we jump into that. Maybe someone else wants to DM a D&D campaign and we do it that way, but that is how we're doing for now. So, as of right now, we are going into the campaign called Call of the Netherdeep, as you guys see on your screens here. And this is a story about gods and their strife between each other and how it has affected the world that they govern. Long ago, there was a group of gods, and those group of gods began to form and morph this area into the world that they wanted it to be. Eventually, some of those gods started to disagree with each other, and it caused a lot of problems. People that were worshiping them started being used as soldiers. They started being used in wars that the deities wanted them to fight, and it tore the world apart in something that people can only remember through bare minimum of texts and scrolls called the Calamity. And what we know is that a long time ago, a cataclysmic war between the gods themselves and the mortals occurred on Exandria. This war, known as the Calamity, ended when the prime deities locked their evil brethren and themselves behind a divine gate that prevents any of the gods from directly interfering with the affairs of mortals. The gods can still bestow power upon their faithful and send powerful supernatural beings to help enact their will and ideas, but they cannot touch this world. Certain events of the Calamity are paramount, but they are slowly being lost. The land that we are currently in is a land called Joris, which is on the continent of Wildemount, which was once a land dominated by the Betrayer gods before they were locked away. It was their seat of power during the Calamity, and after their defeat, it was left a war-scarred wasteland prowled by demons and other such horrible creatures. People often considered these monsters to be their neighbors, but soon it became too hostile. It wasn't until the totalitarian Dwendalian Empire took hold. This dominant political power slowly gave way to something called the Kryn dynasty, who was founded by a drow who fled the Underdark and escaped the fell influence of Lolth, the Spider Queen. They've discovered the power of an unusual deity of light called the Luxon. The bright queen, Leylas Kryn, leads her people to glory in this blighted land. Many beings lived in the wastes of Joris before the drow of the Kryn dynasty escaped the Underdark and built their civilization. Kobolds, hobgoblins, bugbears, orcs, and countless other beings have banded together under the banner of this dynasty, some willingly and others under duress. The town that we are starting in is a little town on the coast called Jigao. Jigao, sorry, 2 seconds. Jigao is located in northern Joris, on the banks of the Emerald Gulch and the Eiffelon River, an amalgamation of coastal villages that were originally settled by several nomadic clans of orcs and goblins. It is now home to humans and other folk as well, and the city gained a significant drought after Jigao became part of the Kryn dynasty. The village and townships that make up this area are loosely divided into 3 major areas. The Meatwaters, which are the main dock area on the shores of the Eiffelon River. The Wetwalks, a collection of houses on stilts closest to the wetlands and marshes. And the Jumble, the most densely populated region of the city, where the houses are built amongst giant mangrove trees or on the backs of horizon-back tortoises and used as traveling homes. Jigao has a council of elders who help its people resolve internal conflicts and a military presence in the form of the Aurora Watch, the soldiers of the Kryn dynasty. The dynasty also has a political liaison in Jigao, a drow named Dirth Mirim, serving as an intermediary between Jigao's elders and the court of the Bright Queen. Dirth cares more about what Jigao can do for the dynasty than how he can improve the lives of its citizens. You have entered the Jumble, a large district of tangled roads and a single-story building in the town of Jigao. Throngs of people. Let me actually get there. I apologize. 1 second.
It's all a learning process.
I think that did it. Cool. Yeah, there we go. This is the town of Jigao. And this area that we are currently in is called the Jumble, a large district of tangled roads and single-story buildings in the town of Jigao. Throngs of people, most of them orcs and goblins, are moving through the streets, laughing, singing, running, and sightseeing. All are enthralled by the raucous sights and sounds of the town's Festival of Merit. As a group of orcs and goblins are walking through, each of you is going to be handed a flyer, which you can find in the D&D reference material channel.
It's a festival
But-
of merit, correct?
Yes. Yes, it is called the Festival of Merit. And it talks about how this is their annual festival. There are prizes to be won, contests to take part in, and just it's a big event for this town. It is just a massive, massive event. They hold it once a year, and it is what people are prepping and planning for all year long, even though this festival usually only lasts a couple of days. You hear snippets of conversations as people pass by, a goblin mother telling her children not to go near the baby horizonback tortoises, a drow guard in shining armor complaining to his partner that a gauntlet was crushed by a hulking orc while arm wrestling, and a pair of young orcs in swimwear hollering as they rush towards the banks of the Eiffelon River. All around you, colorful signs and banners point towards festival booths surrounded by cheering people. On this street alone, you can see a meat pie eating contest near a shop mounted on the back of a massive tortoise. And on the other side of the road, a banner emblazoned with a unbeatable. The banner points towards a 3-story temple in the center of the jumble. The town is yours to explore, heroes. Where would you like to go?
I heard something about pies. Pies sound good.
Pies, okay. All right, Korg. So all of our players, by the way, for those of you that are watching, have kind of decided that they are going to... They don't know each other yet. They're not a party just yet. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. So, Korg, as you enter and you begin walking down and you start to smell just this... almost like those old school cartoons, that smell of pie on the windowsill that kind of makes you want to float toward it. And you just... oh, man, that
Something
smells good.
smells good.
The savory sense of meat, pastry, and spices fill the air around a 3-story building that is on the back of a massive tortoise. Cooking stand and a festival stage are there in front of it. There's an orc who stands over the massive oven that is there, and as you can see, she's just like going to town cooking. And you can see that she's making meat pies. She bustles from the oven to the stage and back, placing delicious-looking hand pies in each seat and stacking more of them on a cooling rack nearby. As you approach, you see people are already gathering on the stage, including a scrawny young human with a mop of brown hair and a scruffy beard. What would you like to do, Korg?
I'd like to ask how much for the pies.
The orc is going to turn around and look at you and say, "Come to sample the best meat pies this side of the wastes, yes? I sell them for
Yes.
meals up there. But I'm running a pie eating contest down here all day if you have an orc-sized stomach."
I have something better, a dragonborn stomach.
She's going to clap and just kind of rub her hands together and say, "Well, step on stage here, my friend, and let's put that to the test."
Sounds like my kind of feed.
As you get up on stage, you see that there are 3 people that are already sitting down. You see a cocky male drow flexing his muscles and pointing at people in the gathering crowd and winking as if he's already won. You see a female half-elf or halfling sitting very still with a smirk on her face, and a young male human scanning the crowd as if he was looking for someone. She's going to the orc that is cooking is going to walk up to you and hold out your hand and say, "It costs 5 silver piece to enter this contest. You guys have more than enough to cover it. I'm not super worried about money at this point in time."
I'll enter.
All right. She's going to close her hands around the coin and kind of toss them into her apron. And she's going to start clapping her hands and she's going to shout, "We finally have our 4th contestant. So now we are ready to let this pie eating contest start. Players, or player rather, would you mind taking your seat?"
Sure.
So after you sit down, she starts piling up like platters of these meat pies that are about, I want to say about this big around. Just about that big around on your plate. And she said, everything you do here, all of the pies that you eat are covered by this 5 silver piece. And the winner will receive a medal. And this medal, she holds it up. Ooh, sorry, I need to find it. This book is not the easiest thing to flip through.
I'd say by about this time, Thirdle has probably found his way to the crowd of this pie eating contest as well as watching.
Okay. She basically holds up a medal, and it's not really made out of metal, but it is a necklace that is in the shape of a pie. And you can kind of tell she's really proud of it. Almost as if she handmade it. She's going to start exclaiming that when I say go, each one of you are going to start eating as much as you can. And she's going to ask all of you, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin! So the way that this is going to work is I need a DC 8 from you.
Okay.
Or, yeah, I need a Constitution check. Constitution check.
How do I roll the DC8? Because I'm still new to this.
So, con check.
Meanwhile, Valora is hanging way back because she just knows all the contestants are going to throw up after eating all the meat pies. So,
Okay, for a con check, just bring up your character sheets and just click on Constitution. That'll bring up the con check.
Constitution. There it is. Oh, yep. Okay. It's on a D20.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So just roll that.
Yep.
A 9.
You privately rolled dice. You rolled a 9?
Uh-huh.
Plus your Constitution modifier?
+2.
Okay. Let me finish rolling the rest of this. Ooh. So as this kind of gets going, you guys start just wolfing these things down. And the drow, he's doing pretty good. But you can tell he's not gonna be as fast as as the rest of you. The halfling, the female halfling, I mean, she is just like almost one biting these things. I mean, she is just going to town. The human that is sitting next to you, Korg, he's not even through his first one. By the time you get like 2 or 3 of them down, I mean, he's taking like bites out of it instead of like, it's almost like he's not taking it seriously, you know? So, let me get another Constitution check from you.
12.
12. Okay. You're still doing pretty good. You're not struggling at all. You're not, you're not really having too much of a hard time. You are slowing down a little bit, but not too.
Green just cut out for me.
Oh, I apologize. But you're, like I said, you're not slowing down at all. You're still going pretty good. In fact, you start doing so well that you kind of stop paying attention to anything. You know, you're focused on your pies. You are just throwing them back, and you're doing really, really well.
Ha!
Let's go one more time.
Oh, goddamn. Damn, a 9 again.
A 9 again. Right. Give me another one.
12.
12. All right. So you do slow down a little bit, and you kind of get like an old moment where you're like kind of hitting your chest because you almost start choking, but you kind of manage to get it down and you keep going. Meanwhile, you start to realize that the rest of them are starting to pick up speed. They're starting to do pretty well, except for the human next to you. Human next to you, you kind of stop for a second whenever you had that piece, kind of caught in your throat, and you happen to look over and you realize he's gonna puke. Let's keep going.
See, I knew it. I called it.
Yeah, the turtle's like, come on, you sods. Keep it down. You don't want to waste good meat pies.
All right, Cord, give me one more roll.
Oh, 3.
You rolled a 3?
With my +2.
Oh, nat 1, huh? Well,
Oh, what? That goes
funny
to a nat
enough,
1?
well, because you had a +2, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a nat 1.
No. Sorry, I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. +2. Okay, so you got
Yeah.
you got 5. Okay,
Got
that makes more
5.
sense. Also, welcome in, Lost Knob. We
Hey.
do have in the D&D party chat, I believe, we have the VOD Ninja if you want to join up that way, or we can throw in your profile picture on Discord, I believe.
Yep, all right. Now I can add.
Just a Discord.
Cord.
page.
All right, yeah, let me add
Okay,
your
cool.
text source then.
While we're doing that, Cord,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of catch yourself, but not before you puke. Now, the neat thing is you have a trash can next to you, as do all the other contestants. And after you get done puking, you realize the rest of them did too. And the orc stops and goes, all of you? At the same time? No. We can't have that. We can't have that. Y'all keep going. I need a winner. I need a winner. So roll me one more time, Corey.
I'm a hero who never breaks. 17.
Oh, nice.
17. Ooh, there you go.
Ha! I just needed to pick up some speed. Oh.
By throwing up, I guess.
It happens. So even though she told all of you, I need you guys keep going. You are the only one that did. And you finish one more pie and she yells to stop. And she looks at you and says, "Congratulations, contestant. What is your name?" As you look out and you see the crowd, they're all just kind of jumping and cheering.
I am Toshinori Yagi.
Well, congratulations, Toshinori. You have just won your first medal.
Aha!
And she hands you, like I said, it's a wooden necklace that is made it looks like a pie. And when you put your hand around it, it's warm. Like magically warm. And you will get it is called the medal of the meat pie. It is a wondrous item.
at all the meat.
Which explains why she was so proud of it.
It looks just as good as the pies.
So that is a magic item. I don't know if it's in Foundry or not. I don't remember how to check.
Let me
Not gonna lie, right now I want a pie, so thanks.
take a peek.
You're welcome.
Because I did.
It's compendium packs, right?
It might not be in the compendium stuff, so hold on.
Oh, I'm glad I did that 17 right when I needed it.
Yeah, that came in a crutch. Nice job. Yeah, third was like, you better not have a small stomach, you dragonborn.
I don't. I'm surprised I puked at the first lot. I must have been eating too fast.
Okay, there's Metal of the Meat Pie.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
it's in the items tab under items in alphabetical order. So you can just drag it onto his character sheet from there. So the tab that looks like a suitcase,
Okay, yep, I see it.
and then you can look down,
pull
or you can
up
do the search and just
characters.
type it in Metal of the Meat Pie. I mean, if you want to do it the easy way.
I already found
So
it.
ignore any info. Okay, I'll let you do it then. I'll let you guys kind of keep track of that kind of thing, or keep up with it.
If it lets you drag it onto your character sheet.
Yeah, if it does. If it doesn't, let me know.
Am I just doing a normal drag? It's just a normal drag and drop, is it?
Yeah, try that.
Yeah.
Yep, there it goes.
I found it.
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's on me now.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you can go ahead and read what that does.
Okay.
Also, for all of you players, none of these events are like only Korg can do this. These events are held all day long, all of them. So if you want to give it a try, please do.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right. So as for the rest of you, what are you doing in the meat pie eating contest?
And Tickle just gave you a advantage to bank.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. Thanks.
Oh, you evil, evil sod.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that. I don't know where to put that, but we'll keep track of it somehow.
Yeah, it's just bank it. Yeah, evil.
Oh,
But yes, as Korg is in the meat pie eating contest, and it appears that Mama T is watching along with Einar. So I still haven't remembered character names. As Valora and Thirdril are watching. Thirdle? What is everybody else doing? There are events all over town. You have, if you flip over the flyer, you know your character flips over the flyer. It kind of gives you a rundown of what the events are. There's something called. There is obviously the best pies in the jumble, which is the meat pie eating contest. There is the one-shot solution, the Eiphalon plunge, the call to arms, the wet walks paddywhack, hurting the horizon backs, riddles and rhymes, temple of the Luxon, helter skelter. Yes. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Sorry. I am.
Well, I know before we get too far, I know Lost needs to be introduced and do the things
that
that
is
we
true.
did because Lost was not here
That is
for that.
very
so-
true. So
Yeah,
Lost.
We
if
had
you
to.
would
He
like
had.
Exactly.
Yeah, Lost. If you would like to introduce yourself, kind of what you do in your free time, and then
Well, I build Gunpla a lot on my free time, checking out various people streaming, uh, playing a lot of mobile games nowadays while at work. um, yeah, I'm just basically just chilling for the most part.
oh yeah. And what about your character?
My character is what's that name again? Right. His name is Cornan Swift Shadow. But that's not really an alias. Cornan is his actual first name. Swift Shadow is something that he just came up with. But I don't know the towns. I'm just gonna say generic. He comes from a pretty simple family, youngest of 8. His family's not really rich or poor, decent. He left several years ago just to try to make it on his own, and somehow ended up in the Rogues Guild, or Thieves Guild, sorry. And he's just a happy guy for the most part. Unlike
So
most
you are
rogues,
in.
his parents are still alive.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So you are in the city of, or in the town of Jigao during their Festival of Merit, which is a very big deal for this town. It is something that they plan on and get ready for basically year round for a festival for 2 days. But as you enter town, you are handed a flyer, which is in the D&D reference material sheet, that talks about the festival and how there's prizes to be won and contests to enter of varying degrees. I mean, anybody can join and take part in any of the contests. So the contests that are actually there, sorry for getting ahead of myself earlier, is Best Pies in the Jumble, the One-Shot Solution, the Eiffelon Plunge, the Call to Arms, Wet Walks Paddywhack, Hurting the Horizon, and Riddles and Rhyme. So Korg is currently in a meat pie eating contest. What would the rest of you like to try to do? Would you like to also try the meat pie eating contest? Would you like to try one of the other events?
Yeah, he looks through the flyer real quick, and he sees that there's a meat pie eating contest, and he goes, free food, I can fill up my belly.
It's
And
not
he
free
starts to
food.
head over there.
But it's cheap food.
He assumes it's free.
You start to approach, and you see this very large dragon, like hoisting his hands up, and in a crowd in front of him cheering, with 3 other very sickly looking people up on that stage. And you see he's holding a medal, and he's being congratulated by a female orc who is just announcing, "Congratulations to Toshinori, our winner for this round."
Now that was
Okay.
a fun feed.
She
I
says,
think my chances
"Give
are
me
pretty low.
just a few more minutes, and we will get 4 new contestants up here to take another chance at winning one of my medals."
That is really nice looking. Shiny.
So, are you wanting to take part as well?
Yeah, sure, I can take part.
So while we're waiting
take
for
part.
that to be reset, we'll get the 2 of you in. Is there anything the rest of you want to try to do?
Interested.
I'll
in
join the
whole-
pie eating contest.
Oh,
Okay, we'll get you in there with Lost Gnome.
All right.
Eventually,
the
Third will
call
make
to-
his way to the temple, but not at the moment. He's
The
gonna watch
temple.
he's gonna watch the next round of pie eating contest first because he's kind of entertained.
All right.
I'm going to join Thurgle in the crowd and watch watch the next lot of pie eating contests while I try to find out what the call to arms is about.
That's what I was wondering about.
You're going to kind of ask around about the call to arms.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wish they had
as you're
archery. That'd be cool.
As you're kind of walking down the steps, there's a goblin that kind of like looks up at you, and he's fairly short thing. You can tell he's probably a kid. That just looks up at you and is like, "Man, that was really cool. Congratulations! I'm like, it's really cool to see someone win. The last one, no one won, and well, Agatha kind of got really upset because people kept throwing up after they were eating her pies."
I only threw up because I ate them too fast. They were actually very delicious.
He's just like, "Yeah, Agatha's pies really are the best. Are you planning on taking part in any of the other events?"
I'm interested in the one called Call to Arms.
"Oh yeah, call to arms. You look like you'd be really good at call to arms. As big as you are."
Thank you.
And he basically tells you, "Well, call to arms, do you know what it is?"
No, I've only just arrived in this town.
"Well, call to arms, and this is why I said you'd be pretty good at it, I think. It's arm wrestling."
Oh, yes.
And he should take you over there if you want me to.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that one got.
And so this goblin is going to kind of grab you by like your finger because that's about all he can reach, and he's just kind of like very excitedly like going through the town, dragging you along with him.
Yeah.
Aha!
Aisha, is there anything you would like to do?
Well, Bree would be interested in like any of the entertainers that are around, and she'd also be interested in any of the stalls that had little shinies in them.
So as you kind of go through town, there are a lot of people juggling and just kind of doing general like festival antics. A lot of kids are running around kind of being nuisances, little things like that. Now this town isn't really well known for its adventures or like its adventurers. So it does have a blacksmith, but he's very, very old. And he's pretty backed up with kind of keeping up with the military's requests. So he doesn't really sell a whole lot of his stuff, as he just kind of works for the military and tries to just keep them up and running. And then this town's really not well known for its magic either. I mean, this is just kind of a place where general people live. But there are kind of small knickknacks and stuff that you can buy. But a lot of them are currently swarmed because, I mean, everybody's out and about. It's the festival. So we can definitely try to squeeze you into some of them.
Well, she would probably just like find this like little corner with a little box and maybe sit herself on top and pull out her flute and maybe just play a little tune and kind of like uh amble herself back and forth as she plays.
You slowly start to get a little crowd going. Nothing crazy, because I mean there's a lot of noise in the town right now. Like I said, people are just everywhere, but you do have some people that are watching, and you do gain a couple of copper. They just kind of toss it on the box that you're standing on.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, Agatha, who is the orc that runs the inn and is cooking the pies, she gets it back up on the stage after filling up the plates that are in the four at the four seats and getting rid of she had a couple of people grab the puke buckets and replace them with fresh ones. And she says, "I need 4 more contestants for another round of pie eating. Who's in? 5 silver apiece. You get a chance to win one of my medals."
times 3. Huh. That's jumps in silver, I guess.
Now, she also does say, now keep in mind, everybody, that these medals are very important for this festival because at the end of the festival, 2 teams will be picked amongst all of the people who've participated in these events and have been the most successful for a chance at the grand prize. But that grand prize is a secret.
Ah.
Hmm.
The
That's
grand
gotta be
prize
worth
is you
something.
go in the meat pie.
Ooh.
Oh God.
No, she is responsible for hosting one of them. She doesn't get to decide who the teams are. Those are other people.
I thought that was meat pies, not Soylent Green.
She kind of shoots you a look. So we're gonna have Lost and Mom partake in it.
Sure.
Third
What's our
one.
starting goal, or is that just?
I'm not super worried about it. You have enough to cover it.
Yeah.
Like
Alright, sure.
that part, I'm not worried about.
It's the third will join in. So he'll go
So,
in the pie
okay.
eating contest. Yeah,
All
why
right.
not?
Yeah.
We have all 3 of you. All right.
By myself.
Alrighty. So here, you guys kind of already heard how it goes, but last time we'll explain it to you as well. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to ask for a round of Constitution checks, and it kind of will determine whether or not you can and keep it down. So after all 3 of you get up on stage and you sit down, one more guy kind of sticks his hand up, and he's kind of a big guy. And he says, "I'll take pot." And he gets up there and
Now
he
that's
sits
just
down,
not fair.
and he's a big dude. So
Yeah,
Agatha's
my
going to
little
raise her
dude.
hand. Agatha's going to raise her hand, and she's going to say, "On your mark, get set, go!" And all of you just kind of start eating pie as fast as you physically can. So I need each of you to give me
Let me
some rolls.
reset the voice channel real quick because we're getting a horrible ping on it.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, so right now the regional override set to automatic, so let me actually set that to something.
Okay, while he's doing that, how do I roll?
So you'll go into the chat on the right side, kind of up here.
What?
Oh,
All
did
right.
that fix everything?
Yeah, now we're good.
Yep.
Okay. But at the top right of your screen, you should see 2 like speech bubbles. You can click on that, and then down at the bottom, it'll say "Enter message." You can click there and do /R. Or no. Einar knows how to do this more accurately.
Oh.
Damn.
19
Okay,
plus.
everybody has been invisible to me except for now Einar.
Yeah, because my roles I've got
Oh.
public. Everybody's been rolling privately.
Oh yeah, we need to have those public if we can. I don't know how to change that.
Yeah, everybody's got
For other people.
everybody's got that set themselves. It's right
Sorry,
above.
I didn't realize.
Oh, there it is.
I've just fixed mine on mine.
Yeah, it's right above the chat window. You got the buttons there.
Okay. How do we do a constant, or how do
All
people
right.
roll constitution
One
checks?
easy way of doing it for everybody is using the combat HUD. So on the left-hand side is the buttons. There is a cross sword icon that says toggle Aragon combat HUD.
Yeah.
So when you click on that, your character will show up in the bottom left.
Yeah.
And right above the character portraits will be
Mm-hmm.
saves, skills, and tools. You can click on that, and that'll bring up your abilities and your skills.
Okay.
And you can just click on Constitution,
Okay.
and that'll roll it. That's also how you can do skill checks and other saving throws.
Okay. So do I keep it on normal?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And then what do I do?
Click on it.
Just click normal.
Just click on normal and let it go.
You rolled an 8.
And last time, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
A 3 in total?
5. It's a 5
A
total.
5 in total?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another Constitution roll, Lost.
Really?
So
Yeah.
last time, you try to get through, you get like 2 or 3 of them, but then, I mean, you realize, yeah, this is a bad idea, and you lean over and you start puking. And Agatha says, our first one has been eliminated. Pointing at you. Alrighty. Let me get another round of rolls from Einar and Mama T.
Not bad. Not as good as
Too
my
bad.
first roll, but
Right.
third roll was out to a strong start.
Yeah, he was. All right. So all three of you, so Thurtle and I'm trying to remember names. I'll get there, I promise. So Thurtle and Valora, both of you are you guys are still doing pretty well. And that third guy that was from the crowd, you can kind of see him slowing down a little bit, but he looks solid. So let's keep going.
Come on,
Let's
big
get
guy,
another
you
round
can
of
do
rolls.
it. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Oh.
not so well. Good thing I didn't start shit talking yet.
So
Good thing this isn't Henry.
Thurtle and Valora, I need another roll from both of you.
Oh. Oh.
No, she did a lot better.
So Thurtle,
Yeah.
you kind of get caught up and you start choking a little bit, and then it catches you and you just start hurling too.
Ooh.
Valora, you manage to keep it down and continue going. Meanwhile, that other guy, I mean, he is solid. I mean, he's slow, but I mean, he 1 or 2 bites each one of these pies. I mean, he's going really well. Mom, let me get another round of rolls from you.
Started off too fast there. Start rolling my stomach.
Hey. Both of you are still going head to head. Another round of rolls.
Damn.
Oh. Mom, let me get another roll from you. You're starting to get a little choked up here.
Oh.
Hey. So in the midst of this, what ends up happening is both of you kind of start getting, you guys are starting to, you can feel it.
I love
You
the
guys have
sound
been-
effects.
You can start downing them. You've been downing them really, really well, but both of you just hit that moment of, hold on. And you realize, Mom, you kind of hit your chest a little bit, and you manage to hold it down as you hear puking from the far end of the table.
Oh.
And Agatha stands up and she goes, "We have a winner!"
Come on, guy.
And she,
Yeah!
Agatha reaches over and she raises up Valora's hand as Mom has won the pie eating contest.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Ah.
Thurtle kind of
And Agatha, also hands you or she hands you another Medal of the Meat Pie.
Yeah, the turtle kind of
So
wipes
you'll
his
have one of
mouth
those
and
as
kind of
well.
looks at Valora like, nice job.
I can't believe she ate everyone, or not out ate everyone rather.
Crazy.
I know, little Valora. So I click on Medal of the Meat Pies.
You click
Wait.
and drag it over to your character sheet.
Yep.
So, Korg, you are wanting to take part in the call to arms.
I am.
Oh boy.
So,
I'm a Dragonborn monk. This is me.
as this goblin child has been leading you through the streets, you start to approach a brick building with a sign that reads Beef Slab Butchers. A simple table and 2 chairs have been set up outside, and both of those chairs are currently occupied by people wearing armor of the Aurora Watch. You notice them as basically military personnel.
Uh-huh.
Their elbows braced against the table and their hands locked in an arm wrestling duel. 24 festival goers watch them silently, not a sound to be heard, until the occupant of the left chair pushes her opponent's arms to the table, and the crowd erupts in whoops and cheers. There is a very, very large orc who you can tell he's wearing the butcher's apron. You can tell like he probably owns this building, and he starts cheering. And as the two get up, and he hands one of the winner a medal, he looks out at the crowd and says, "Come on, 2 more! Come on, we can keep this going all day."
I'll take the challenge.
So as you step up, you look over. Let me get there. You look over and you see a 12-foot tall ogre also step forward. And she kind of looks at you, and she's got these cold blue eyes. And she's kind of being gently pushed forward by a goblin wearing plate armor. And he's just like, "Come on, you go. Maggie, come on." And she's like, fine, I will. And she begins to approach the chair.
Okay, they're taller than me.
You going to sit down at the table as well?
Yep.
So as you sit down, she sits across from you, and she reaches out her hand in like a handshake. She says, "I'm Maggie. Keen Eyes."
Nice to meet you, Maggie. I'm Toshinori.
He shakes your hand, nods, and then gets ready. The butcher is going to come over and hold on to your hands, make sure they're nice and even, everything. And he says, "On my go. Ready? 3,
Ready.
2, 1. So I need
Strength check.
yes, it will be a strength check.
My modifier on this is +4.
Ooh, that'll be
Ooh.
interesting.
23.
Oh god.
Nice start.
Damn.
So I've just sort of figured this out. I'm pretty sure it's adding the modifier on automatically, so that would have been a 19 adding the 4.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you roll, you have your total here. There should be a little arrow to the side of it that shows you what you rolled, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, I
the-
missed
the
that.
modifier
I've only
next to
just
it.
figured that out.
Let me
God damn.
get hers.
Yeah, because that's the roll results.
Ooh.
That's everything, all the modifiers together. And yeah, you click on that, that gives you the
Yeah.
breakdown.
So, the owner of the butcher shop releases his hands, and both of you kind of start to struggle a little bit. But then it almost looks like she kind of stops caring, and your hand just slams hers down onto the table. And the crowd just loses it, as well as the owner of the butcher shop. And he just goes, I didn't think that was going to happen.
Neither did I. I was a little worried I was going to lose this one.
He gives you a big old clap on the back and hands you another medal. And this medal is
Medal of Muscle, I'm assuming.
the Medal of Muscle. Mom. Oh yeah, Mom, you already got your
Yeah.
Man, Chat is being evil tonight. First to
Wait,
Wait,
exalt-
I'm missing it. What am I missing?
So on the stream, chat can spend channel points, kind of like how we have
Oh.
ours,
Oh,
and can give either the players or the DM advantage on rolls. An advantage
both Rama
is
and Sickle. Ugh.
Yeah.
yeah,
that's the second
advantage
one for-
is you roll 2 dice and you take the higher one.
so that's 2 that you got banked up now.
Mm. And that
boy.
Medal of Muscle is quite nice, by the way.
It is.
That will come in useful, especially for moi.
Okay, so what is everybody else wanting to do?
That's nice.
Like I said, there are several contests to be had throughout this whole thing.
Oh, yeah,
There's no tree, is there?
we almost need a description of what the
Oh, hey.
contests are.
We went straight through ads.
We did. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and give you guys kind of a rundown. Do we need to take a break? Does anybody need to get? I mean, I need to use the restroom, but does anybody else
Sure.
good.
need to get something, stretch, and
Yeah. Anybody need a quick
something to drink and stuff?
quick 5 or anything? Yeah.
I just need like a quick
because
minute.
typically during ads we take a quick 3 to 5.
Yeah.
On a BRB screen.
We're having too much fun.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, we are.
You guys were too busy eating pies. I was winning a muscle contest.
Yeah, my timer's too far over. I can't see it.
Because I am here.
I'm glad that
You're too busy just taking all the medals.
I mean, I'm
Hey, everybody.
I'm a dragonborn monk. I'm full of muscles. I've got to go for the strength contest.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I lost that one, I would have been very appalled with myself and thought about jumping in the river.
Okay, I do need to use the restroom and get something to drink, so I will be back. Let's take a brief break.
Yeah, so we shall do a quick BRB then. We shall return.
All right.
We are just fawning over the different medals and the one-time use items, and just like, oh, those are kind of neat.
I want the mirror of life trapping. I mean, the medallion of thoughts.
So, you guys have asked for kind of a brief description of what the other contests are, so I'm going to go ahead and give this to you. So we have the one-shot solution, which is this game tests one's memory and navigation skills. The Eiffelon Plunge is a swimming race. The Call to Arms is a arm wrestling contest. Wet Walk's Patty Whack requires teamwork and skill with a blade. Herding the Horizon Backs tests the participants' acrobatics ability and skill with handling animals. And Riddles and Rhymes is a event that challenges a character's intellect with a series of riddles. So, what
was the Horizon Back again?
Herding the Horizon Back is this challenge tests the participants' acrobatic skills and skill with handling animals.
I want to do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like something up that.
Yeah, same.
Here.
Okay. So we have all. Aisha, are you also wanting to take part, or?
Yeah, that'd be something she'd want to do.
Last time,
Hey,
are
we're
you
all
as well?
heading. Yeah, we're all heading to the same place.
Right.
Yay, we get to meet for the first time.
All right.
I mean, I'm guessing that we're basically walking together right now to.
Well,
you three
are. You three are. I'm off on my own at the moment, but I'll meet you guys there.
All right.
I mean, yeah, the
As is
dwarf, the
Aisha.
halfling, and the druid are kind of together after the whole pie eating contest.
Yeah, he just looks up at everyone because he's the shortest one out of everyone.
Yeah, and Bree would like be scooping up all her little coppers and jumping on her little defender, and he'd be like hoisting her up and carrying her along.
Hmm.
So, as you guys begin to approach the area where this is held, which is going to be over in this area here.
A third one?
A third what? Okay. We'll put a limit on that. No more. Give the advantage until I use the 3 that I have. Okay.
Evil bastard.
Okay.
It's quite a lot.
Oh, what am I missing?
They
Okay.
really want to get us
So-
in trouble.
I know, right? It's fine.
Yeah, let me go in and turn that off real quick. Since we're up to 3 banked DM advantages at the moment.
Yep.
All the buttons.
So, as you guys approach this area, festival goers are clustered around a paddock full of young horizonback tortoises that are shuffling around inside the enclosure. The 15-foot tall tortoises are being tended by young herders who are fitting them with makeshift bridles. These individuals are overseen by a tall, attractive orc who makes sure that the bridles are attached correctly. The orc waves at you and says, "Have you come to join the horizonback migration? There's a tortoise for each of you and a medal to be won if you make it to the end in one piece. Last year, we had to rebuild 3 houses after the festival."
Oh. Well,
So
sign me up.
the orc introduces himself as Aiden, and he tells you that he is the tortoise trainer. He supervises the transfer of, or he supervises all of the horizonback tortoises that are kind of kept and raised in this area. And he says, he tells you that there is no entry fee for this one. It's completely free as long as you don't harm his tortoises. You harm the tortoises, he's going to take it out of your ass.
Hmm.
How big are the tortoises?
The tortoises are young baby tortoises that are 15 foot tall.
That's
Jesus
a baby.
I'm glad I asked.
That's half my size. That's
Uh,
twice my size, sorry.
I was going to say half
8
your size.
times my
God damn, how
size.
big are you?
Sorry, no, I'm only 7 foot. That's why my brain went, hang on, wait, no, reverse that.
But yeah, they are.
Bree
They are.
would walk up to the. You said he's an orc,
Yes.
and she start pulling on his pant leg.
He's going to look down at her and he's going to kind of go wide eyed for a second at your appearance and then, "How can I help you, little one?"
Can I ride one of them? But you might have to help me up.
He kind of
They're
throws his
big.
I'm
back. He throws his head back and laughs really heavily. "Of course, little one, you can ride one, and we will help you get on. As will
Hey.
we help with anyone else who
Oh,
needs
thank
it."
God. I thought I was going to have to climb that thing. It's 5 times my size.
You also notice there
5
is
times
another
your size.
person who has walked up to a tortoise and is kind of giving them a hard look. She is, you see this person who's a water genasi, so I think all of you kind of know what a water genasi looks like, except maybe Mom. They kind of
Okay.
look like a very pretty orc almost, but their skin is very blue and smooth.
Hmm.
she's going to walk over to the orc and I would like to also participate in this. It's a race, right? And he kind of laughs and says, "No, no, no, no. It is not a race." He says, "There is a tortoise for each of you, and a medal to be won if you make it to the end. That is the only goal. It is not who gets there first. Simply get there."
We get to the end.
Oh.
And he is going to gesture over toward an area where he points. Basically, what the goal is to start here outside of the paddock and follow this trail and make your way around back into the paddock.
Hmm.
Okay.
We got to do is
And
walk.
so, no, he says,
Yeah.
"Why would you walk? You have to ride them."
Oh. Okay.
Well
Sorry.
tracked.
So he then goes around and gets on top of a much larger tortoise. And he says, after helping all of you on yours, kind of gets you to the starting point. And he says, "On my count, you will go around where we have designated for you to go and bring my tortoises back here. If you cannot, you will not win a medal. If you can, no matter how long it takes, you will get one of my medals. On your mark, get set, go!" And he just kind of watches to see what happens. Now, the water genasi, she almost immediately seems to have a handle on it, and just kind of her tortoise starts and just is going. So what I need from all of you are animal handling checks.
This
It's a bonus because I have that skill, so I have
So do I.
got a bonus on it. Oh,
Oh. Oh.
oh!
Wait, why is
Druid
there...
just motored it.
Hey.
Okay, I'm not doing that bad.
It's better than I did.
Alrighty. So, Cornyn and Valora, you're both very easily able to get your tortoises to start moving, and you're keeping up with this water genasi. The rest of you seem to have a hard time. Your tortoises start moving, just in different directions.
I'm
Where are you going? That's not the way we're supposed to go.
come on, Leonardo, this way.
Leonardo.
and
Yes.
and Aiden, the orc that's on top of it, just you can hear him just losing his mind. He thinks this is the funniest thing. But go ahead and roll him again for me.
18. Yo.
Right.
The pies are not that way. We've got to
8.
go back.
Again.
Oh no.
I did better.
Oh no.
I did better.
Your wisdom must be
Right.
really high.
I am being consistent.
So Toshinori, Valora, and Cornyn, you manage to right your tortoise and you get it going in that direction, which is good. Valora and Toshinori, you guys are keeping up with the water genasi, headed in the right direction.
Wouldn't it be the other way around? I should be riding my way, and Cornyn would be ahead because he had a good roll first time.
Yeah, I had a 16 the first time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I'm riding my
Okay.
way.
So yes, so Toshinori, you have righted your and Cornyn and Valora, you are both keeping up with the water genasi. Toshinori, you are making your way that way. Brenna, you are struggling, but not as bad as Thirdil. Thirdil, I need you to make me a dex save.
Need a what?
Ooh.
Dex.
I need a dex save. This tortoise is now trying to buck you off.
Come on, Donatello. Don't need to be doing that.
I think his name was Leonardo.
Yeah, it might be
He
Raphael.
hasn't figured it out yet.
It
I'm
definitely
just
ain't
riding on
Michelangelo.
Are they all wearing like handkerchiefs over their eyes?
So, unfortunately, Thurdil, you have managed to meet the ground with a good amount of force.
Yeah, I was not expecting this
You're
to
gonna
go
go
well.
ahead and take 2 bludgeoning damage. You need I need and are you going to get back on?
He's gonna try. He's not gonna give up yet.
Okay, I need
That looked
an
like a good
acrobatics
axe.
check. Or sorry, hold on.
Oh,
Or
good.
a animal handling check. Oh, you nat 20. Okay. Cool. So you kind of look at you get up off the ground, dust yourself off, and you look at this tortoise and you say, "No, we're gonna do this." And you get back on. And as you get back on and you gave it that stern warning, it starts to like turn in the correct direction. So let's get another round of rolls from everybody.
Let's see if we actually go in the right direction.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, so right now both Mama T and Lost have a advantage thanks to Fleisha.
Oh. Okay. Sweet. Keep that in mind.
6.
He said he's going to do one for each player.
Okay.
Nice.
So if you failed your roll, you're more than welcome to use it here. But from what it looks like, well,
I'm
I'll
still
wait
struggling,
until
but not so bad.
people decide.
No, I'm not using it yet.
Nope.
I'm not either.
Why is it doing that?
Yeah,
So
Mama T doesn't have to use it because she's rolling good.
she really
I
doesn't.
mean, I'm ready to climb out on its head and like knock on its head and say that way. We go that way.
Okay, so
There's an
Laura,
echo. I hear an echo when Aisha talks.
You're going to
going
because
to.
the way we're too close together, Einar and I, in the same room.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, so you hear
They're
her
in
over
the
my
same
microphone
room,
a little
so.
bit.
Usually it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. But Valora, you start, you're getting pretty close to getting back to where the tortoise needs to be. You're almost done. Thurdil, your tortoise is now in the direction that it needs to be going, but it's not moving any more forward. Cornyn, yours kind of starting to slow down. Brenna, let me look at your
Come on, big guy.
one. Brenna,
Put
your
pizza on a
tortoise,
stick and dangle it.
your tortoise is getting pretty irritated. I need an acrobatics check or a dex saving throw. Sorry, as he is trying to buck you off now.
Oh,
Good
Hey.
roll.
Nice.
Nice.
So as it tries to buck you off, you kind of you do really well to hold on, and he starts to calm down because he realizes, okay, I can't get it. So let's keep going. I need one more round of rolls.
Okay. Yes. That's the lowest.
I didn't even see
Mama
what I
T's
rolled.
rolled.
It is.
12.
Well, yeah.
What did I roll? It
You
didn't
rolled
show
it.
up on my screen.
You rolled a
You
12.
rolled a 12.
On the bright side,
Ah,
everybody now has their tortoise moving in the right direction. Mom,
yay.
you have now officially finished. You have managed to get yours
Yeah.
all the way around and back into its paddock. So, Mom,
Come on,
you are
Michelangelo.
Yeah.
finished. Everybody is starting to make progress. Let's go. All right.
Let's go, Groddle.
Wait, climbing out on its head worked. It's moving. It's going that way.
It is.
Told you.
All righty. Let's keep rolling.
Oh,
Hey.
yes.
Hey.
It
There you
probably
go.
didn't think there was a
Nice.
rider on its back.
Oh God!
Oh no. So, okay,
Oh,
remind
God.
me if I'm right. Cord, this is your 5th success here, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. You now have also managed to finish, as well as Lost. I believe you has finished as well, correct?
Yes.
This is your 5th one. So both of you have managed to get there. Brenna,
Michelangelo, you did it.
you're starting to get there. You see that finish line. Thirdale,
Yes.
I need an animal handling check because yours is headed for a building.
Oh, no.
I need a
It's a
strength
wonder he
check,
hasn't
sir.
pulled himself back into a shell. And he takes Thurdo with him.
Okay, so Einar, you managed to hold on, but you take 2 more damage because this thing has run headfirst into a bakery.
That looked like it hurt. I
Was
think
I
he's
able to
after the
snag a
pizza.
pastry?
Hey, what can I
Thurdo might
say?
like that. He might be enjoying the pastries while he's there.
Tortoise got hungry, okay?
He's after the pizzas.
Yeah.
I think he was really riding Mikey.
Yeah, maybe it is Mikey.
Oh, I thought this
He
was
went the wrong
Mikey.
direction. The pizza
Alrighty.
place is the other way.
Aisha and
Hang on.
Einar, I need another set of rolls.
8. Oh,
That's a good
Hey,
one.
there you go.
Nice.
Aisha, you are now done. You have made it back to the paddock.
He told you. See it right on his head. It works.
And
For at least a
Einar,
little old me.
I made it out of the bakery.
After crashing into the bakery, and you manage to start getting your tortoise to back up and aim in the right direction, you do see its mouth full of bread, just so you know. And he now seems to be in a much better mood here.
See, you
So,
were just hangry.
He was
but you
hungry.
are
He's
about
just hungry.
I will say you are about halfway there. So let's get another round of rolls from you, Reinar. Right, Pfizer? That would be dope. I'd make so much money.
9.
9.
9.
That would come in handy down here, wouldn't it, Faisha? In our
The,
weather.
So Aiden, the guy on the big tortoise, is now like sitting next to you and going, "Sir, are you
Yes.
okay? Is
No.
my
Never.
tortoise okay?"
He was hangry.
I can tell. And he reaches down and he's basically just gonna tell you kind of like a little trick to it. Wait until it's done eating to try to get it to move. He might be a little bit happier. So after you kind of hang out for just a second, the tortoise finishes his food, and you have advantage on this next roll.
We'll see if it actually helps or not.
Yeah, we'll see.
You're...
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Hey,
there you
worked.
go.
Yeah, because the first roll was a 3.
So the tortoise is now gonna kind of do a soft shake. He's not trying to buck you off, but you can kind of tell he's like, "Okay, I feel better. I've had food," and he is going to start making pretty good headway. Let's get some more rolls.
Is it me, or does he have pastry stuck to his back?
He's coming right for us.
We're keeping that for later.
Stuck to his furry cloak. Who's gonna want to eat them?
I mean,
Okay.
bread is bread, right?
Your tortoise is slowing down, but he's still making good headway. I need one more success from you.
Hang on, Anna. Do you have a sword on your back by any chance?
No.
Oh, bugger. I
You
was
got a
going to say
hammer.
there's a donut stuck on the handle.
That would be funny though. There might be one on his warhammer though.
Ah,
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
There's his
your
rolls.
tortoise has I need a strength check to hold on because your tortoise tripped.
Oh no!
You got
That's
a little
definitely
too
likely.
excited.
Slipped on some of the frosting.
It's going to tell
Hey.
everybody I'm on my way.
You managed to hold on as the tortoise kind of rights itself and starts making more headway. Let's keep going.
Let's see how this. Hey,
Hey, there you go. You managed to finally pull into the paddock where everybody else is waiting on you. And Aiden, he makes his way back with the big tortoise because he was kind of following you and says, "Congratulations to everyone, including this guy who ran into the bakery.
Yeah,
You don't have to pay for it, but I kind of wish you did." He hops down and handlers for the other tortoises kind of come in and help you guys off and help start getting the tortoises back to where they need to be. As Aiden kind of goes around and starts handing out the medals. And those ones are, sorry, I'm flipping back and forth through the book. I have the physical book. It's easier for me. Medal of the Horizon back, which is each one of you get that.
Send this home.
okay, there we go.
Thank you, Turtle Master. That was fun.
Oops.
He kind of throws his head back. I am glad you had fun.
That was
Now,
interesting.
he kind of turns toward the crowd, and as he starts walking toward the crowd, you start hearing him talk about trying to get more people into the race, but only 4 now because he has to check on the other one.
I wonder
so
if
what would
that
you
one
guys
has a concussion.
mean-
so what would you guys like to do now?
We made it back, so I mean, it wasn't bad.
So you guys are
I
pretty
wanna-
close to actually never mind.
I wanted to go for the middle of the wetlands.
Middle of the wetlands. Okay. Anybody else
I
that would
want.
like to go there?
I know Thurtle's going to do the arm wrestling at some point.
Okay.
No rush on that one.
Okay. We can do that. That's
It's your turn now.
But Thurtle
Yeah,
kind of
sure.
introduces himself to the others that kind of want Turtle riding with them. Like, Thurtle Ironcloak. Pleasure to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you. I'm Toshinori Yagi.
I definitely don't handle turtles well.
That's fine. I'm Cornan Swift Shadow.
I remember you from the pie eating.
Yes, it was quite unfair because those pies were made for, well, regular folk and my small folk, and it's
Yeah,
not fair.
yeah, I didn't last
You
long
did-
either.
You did the pie eating contest as well? They were tasty. I won.
They were very tasty.
They were good. They're too big.
Well, for someone of your stature, I can understand that. For me, they were perfect bite sizes.
Yeah.
I can see that with
Oh,
your
well.
size. You're much
Hmm?
bigger than us.
Well, I'm
As
7'2".
Turtle kind of looks up.
It's fine. Turtle, you have a donut on your hammer. I think you captured some when you crashed into that
Oh.
bakery.
He takes the donut off the hammer and just kind of starts eating it.
Road snack.
I don't want to let it go to waste.
so everyone is now headed towards the Wet Walks Patty Whack.
I am. That's where I'm heading for. That's where I tell them I'm going to head for.
Yeah, and I mean,
Okay. The
might as well just kind of join and at the very least watch.
Yes.
Okay. So that area is over here in this kind of area. You can tell these are rice fields. And as you approach, On the eastern edge of the jumble, the docks rise upward from the river to run alongside wooden shacks built on stilts, casting crooked shadows over the wetlands below. Some areas of the wetlands have been cordoned off to create rice paddies, which are now ready for harvest. Blue and green banners wave over the one end of the docks, where two elderly goblin farmers preside over the contest. You know how it goes, one hollers out in a ready voice. First team to harvest the rice from their section wins.
Oh. It's a team competition.
As you guys start to approach, you hear a lot of cheering, but then you also hear some people talk, some other like citizens and stuff. You guys know that the only reason this is a competition is so that way they don't have to harvest their crops themselves, right?
Hey, whatever gets the job done.
So as you approach, the two goblins that are, you can tell they're the farmers that were talking about how you heard them hollering at the beginning. They introduce themselves as Beetle and Zag. And they tell you each team consists of 2 people. 2 people per team. And each team will compete against each other. And then after that, God, I'm sorry. I'm like paying attention to like 4 different things. Whoever wins will win one of our medals. 1 for each teammate.
I caught the Dragonborn.
Okay. So, if you are participating, here, pair up and let me know.
Rio kind of just look around at everybody and like up at everybody because everybody's so much taller than her.
Did you say 20 or 30?
Mom, if you're going to scream across the house, I ask that you mute yourself.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. I am so
please.
sorry.
I love
I
you.
thought it was muted.
damn.
I unmuted it by accident. I am so sorry, guys.
You're good, Mo. So who all is participating in this event?
Well, if the Dragonborn is participating, he's gonna call him as teammate.
I'm
Mark, are you
in.
participating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we
If,
have...
if
Morning
Conan wants to come with me, I'm more than happy to do it.
Okay. Bree and Valora, would you guys like to participate as well?
Yeah, I was kind of looking for somebody. Didn't know if somebody more my size wanted to pair up or, you know.
Right. You do see a pair of orcs that are one team. They're kind of starting to stretch their muscles and kind of get ready. And then you see a couple of drow guards or drow military men kind of sitting there talking to each other, also willing to participate. And the 2 goblins also shout, by the way, if you win, you do not get to participate again. Now, if you lose, you are more than welcome to try again.
Heard of free labor, but I suppose this is a good way to do it.
It's not free. We hand out medals.
Yes, but if you lose, the losers are free labor. I stand for justice.
We pay in the form of fun.
It still sounds like fun.
No,
I wasn't declining that.
Now, shush.
I love the accent. Oh my god, it's killing me. That's great.
Okay, so we have Korg and Lost, and then Aisha and Mom, are you pairing up?
I'm down to pair up with whoever.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Einar, are you wanting to partake?
No, Third was just kind of standing back watching,
Okay.
He's not interested
So-
in giving free labor.
pretty much.
The tall
As,
lady may have to like pick me out of the weeds if I get stuck.
So
I got you. I
the
got you.
the pair of goblins are going to guide each team to a certain section of the rice fields, and basically explain what you're meant to do is you're going to harvest your strip, work in teams on however you want to do that. Usually, one of them. You can kind of tell one of them is meant to cut and the other is meant to gather, more or less. So you guys can work out amongst yourselves how you want this to happen.
Okay. Aisha, since you're small and lower to the ground, you gather. I'll cut.
Okay, that works.
And I'm
That
going
works
to do
for
the
me.
reverse to that.
Wait, you want me to cut and then
Yeah,
you gather?
you do the cutting, I'll do the gathering. I can hold much more.
That's fair, I suppose.
Or
If I
we
hit
can
you
do
with
it the other way around and you can sit on my tail as I run through them.
I'm going to
Oh,
I'm going to metagame this a little bit. The cutter needs the strength.
Oh, okay. Then it's probably a good idea that I cut.
yeah, I don't have strength.
No,
Yeah,
I do
so
have
whoever's-
strength. That's fine. But I've also got
whoever's-
high athletics as well.
I was going to say, whoever does the cutting, I will need athletics checks from you, and whoever is doing the gathering, I need sleight of hand checks.
Oh, I'm good at sleight of hand.
Oh no, this works for us
Oh,
then. Yeah,
no.
this is going to be great.
Oh yeah, strength is not little Bree.
Okay, I have strength, but no athletics or sleight of hand.
Then you're gonna be the strength.
Yeah,
Okay.
You need to be
the other way.
cutting.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
need to be
to be
cutting.
the cutter.
You won't get any bonuses to it because it's just going to be an athletics check, but it'll still work out. I
Oh,
imagine.
this is going to be really good for me. I can't roll.
Yeah.
I'll be real honest. I cannot roll low on this if my numbers are right.
So after everybody kind of gets in positions, the goblins are going to get on these little podiums that kind of, you see them kind of scattered throughout the fields, and you can tell what they're for them to keep an eye on everything. One kind of as a make sure that no one cuts their hand off, or two, if someone's cheating, they can kind of call it out.
Or it could just be to keep an eye on their free labor.
There's that too, yeah.
They are
Mhm.
honest people, though. I will say that they are very honest
Okay.
people. A
Honestly,
lot of this.
using free labor.
Well, it actually says in the book that they use this to as donation stuff. This isn't how they make their money.
I was hoping I could keep some of the rice.
So they're gonna get up there, and you can kind of hear them. When we say go, then that means you can start. In case any of you didn't know that.
Seems kind of obvious.
What were the instructions again?
So basically, what's going to happen is I need whoever's the cutter. I need an athletics check.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So all four teams make pretty easy cuts through the first 5 feet of this, and now whoever the gatherer is, sleight of hand check.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, Korg and Lost, you guys are really good at this, and you guys start very clearly to sorry, 1 second. You guys very easily are starting to get through this pretty quickly. Aisha, you're having a
fingers shall win
bit of
the
a
day.
hard time making the bundles correctly. But so are the orcs and the drow. So Cutters, I need another check.
A little bit for me, all for them. Oh. Ha ha! I am here.
All right. You just see Toshinori just out there just having like a fun ass time, just like hacking away with a sword.
I look back, I was like, holy crap, okay.
Okay, Mom, you are starting to have a little bit of a hard time getting through some of the rice stalks and stuff, but I will say, so your next one you'll have disadvantage on your next strength or your next cut check. I was gonna
Rude.
say with I was gonna say cut or gatherers, I need another roll, so Lost and Aisha.
Let's just do this. Oh,
We're a
wow,
little
good
too
roll.
fast over there, but
So Lost, you're keeping up with Korg. You guys seem to just have this down, like you guys have gotten it. Brenna, you have now caught up with Mom, so you guys are on the same page. The Drows are still behind. The orcs are about the same where Mom and Aisha. So Cutters, I need another roll.
Oh,
Oh, a nat 1.
use your advantage.
yeah, I might have to use my advantage, actually.
If you would like to use it, you can.
Yeah, might as well. Shits and giggles.
Okay.
Oh, that's also on that one too.
That is.
Wow, two
Yeah.
nat ones, Jesus.
And I have a disadvantage,
crazy.
so
Well, I mean, there's no point in rolling disadvantage. Now you have disadvantage again on your. And
Yeah.
you've got to spend a bit of time finding your sword because as you take a swing, it just kind of got ripped out of your hand. You're not sure where it went.
Hands got slippery.
It did.
it's
It
in one
is
of the
wetlands.
goblins.
No, it's in the field. You lost your grip on it because you are in the wetland.
Do I want to do the
So-
advantage roll? Actually, no, I'm not going to do the advantage roll. No, we're going to stay with the 7.
No. Okay. So, unfortunately, you're also going to have disadvantage on your next roll.
Okay.
And the orcs have now caught up to you guys. The drows are a little bit ahead of Maisha. So right now it's a tie between, because this one is a race. It is a tie between Korg and Lost and the orcs, and then drows are coming up in third place, and Mom and Aisha in fourth. So Cutters, let me get another set of rolls.
So if I was to use my advantage now, though, wouldn't that cancel out the disadvantage? So it would be just a normal roll?
Yes, it would be a normal roll.
Then I'll do that.
Okay.
I can live with the 15.
Okay. Mom, you have
I
disadvantage
think
on
I'd
this
like
one.
to use my advantage too.
Okay, so it cancels out. Now it'll be a normal roll. Right.
Oh.
So both of you, pretty much all 4 teams, except for the orcs, managed to make their next cut pretty easily. So now it's Korg and Lost in first, orcs in second, Drow in third, and Mom and
still
Aisha in fourth. But we need you guys, the collector or the gatherers, to make a sleight of hand check. So Aisha and Lost.
Yes!
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yes.
All right. You do notice that the orcs and the drows, for some reason, are having a hard time gathering. So they start to fall behind. Aisha and Mom, you guys catch up to them. Now you're tied for third place. And the orcs just aren't making any forward progress at this point. Cutters, let's make another roll.
Oh.
All right. And now gatherers. Let's make another one. As your cutters have both managed to make really good headway. Unfortunately, Brenna, you're having a little bit of a hard time making those bundles still. It's real slippery, real wet. Kind of makes sense. The orcs and drow have not, for some reason. I think the orcs, maybe they're getting caught up in the muck and the grime, and it kind of seems like the drow are arguing with some reason. Not entirely sure why,
Yeah,
but they are.
my hands really weren't made for this.
Right. Yeah, that is very true. Okay, cutters. Let's make another roll.
Ah, this is fun.
Oh,
Dang.
Never fear,
Hiya.
because I am
Hey,
here.
let's go. All right. So now I need the gatherers.
Oh no, you finally get a bad one. That's still better
No. But
I'm gonna
You
take
do s-
advantage. Take
Where's
my
that
advantage on
bundle?
that roll.
absolutely. And while we're waiting on that, Korg and Lost, you have both finished your roll, and you guys have now taken first.
Better.
yeah.
I'm
So
glad I don't wear
actually,
shoes.
Aisha, I'm not going to count that second roll because this was a race, and Korg and Lost just finished. So you'll still have your advantage. I apologize. I blinked on that. But yes, so you start hearing cheering from the crowd, and the two goblin farmers are, "We have our winners!" And as the rest of you guys start to put down your tools and stuff, you see groups of like little goblin children start coming after, taking some of the bundles that are already done, away. And you kind of start seeing them disappear into town, and then a couple of the other ones come through and start clearing out the rest of the lines that weren't finished by some of the other teams.
Aha.
Faija has
So
a
as-
point.
Yeah, using a sword to cut rice is probably not helping.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
probably not,
It's a
It is
sickle
when
I'm
you're my
missing.
strength.
but then it wouldn't be a game, now would it? So as you guys start to get back toward the crowd, the two elderly goblin farmers go up to Korg and Lost, and they say, "Congratulations on winning. Here is
Thank
your
you.
medals," and they hand each of you a medal of the, I believe it's the wet.
Yes,
Let
it
me
is.
double check.
Yeah,
Is
it's the Medal
right
of the
one.
Wetlands.
Yeah, Medal of the Wetlands. So the both of you get one of those.
That
And then
was fun. I'd like to do it again. That was good strength training. Ah.
Yep.
The two goblins will look at you and say, "Unfortunately, since you won, you can't participate again." But
That's a shame.
she addresses the other three teams, and if you would like to try again, you are more than welcome. Again,
Maybe later.
I don't know if you are aware of this, but the village elders will be picking people who have the most medals and most success in these contests to compete for the grand prize.
I have
Which
one
would be-
question though. Is there somewhere I can wash my feet? I'm covered in mud.
Yeah.
No. Maybe
You're
the
in the
river.
wetlands. Wash them off in the wet lands.
Well, that's kind of
They
pointless.
tell you kind of the best bet is to just take them over to the go over to the river and wash your feet off there.
Yes.
And
Very well.
we got ads rolling, so we got the BRB.
Oh, so
Oh
that's
yes.
We shall return.
Alright.
All right. How long are the breaks?
But
Yeah, welcome back from ads, everybody. Appreciate it. So the group has decided during our little break that we are going to try out the maze next. So as you guys start approaching, near the entrance to the festival, the maze has been constructed out of 4-foot-tall walls of wooden planks lashed together with ropes and propped up between sandbags. Banners are hung over the openings to the maze, signifying the entrance and the exit. The passageways of the maze are 5 feet wide. Off to the side, you see a tan-feathered Aarakocra sitting on a chair 30 feet above the ground, giving him a vantage point where he can see the whole area. Small crowd is cheering on and heckling people inside, as you can see that there are a set of stands that also can see into the maze. Near the entrance, an ogre in leather armor is encouraging a reluctant goblin in breastplate to give the maze a try. Cord, you recognize that ogre as Maggie, the one you beat in the arm wrestling contest. And the small goblin was the one that was ushering her to partake in the arm wrestling challenge.
That goblin is a bit pushy. I think to myself.
Oh no, the ogre is trying to push the goblin in.
Oh,
She's getting her revenge.
sorry, I misheard you.
She's trying to get her revenge. And as the group of you approach, Maggie, who is the ogre, looks up and says, and waves at you, and says, "Congratulations on winning that medal, by the way. I did end up going back and getting one of my own." As she holds up.
It was a
And
fair
she-
fight. I'm
she
glad
says-
I won.
She says, "At some point, we will have a rematch."
That sounds
Uh-oh.
fantastic.
She sounds petty.
And then she's going to say, "Sorry, excuse me, I need to get Dermot into this maze." As she looks down, I don't know if I'm good enough to do this. You're doing it.
Pick him up and
You
toss
could
him in.
throw him in.
Come on, that'll be all in good fun.
Maggie looks up
Robert.
at Toshinori. "That's a good idea." And she reaches down and just picks him up and walks over to the entrance and drops him in. And you hear the Aarakocra start crowing, which is like the symbol of, it has, like, someone has entered the maze.
Sorry.
There's an orc that is standing kind of near the entrance as well, and he says, come on, come here. It is 3 silver to enter,
I will
but
enter.
should you finish, you will get a medal of the maze."
I will enter.
Okay, so
This
Borg,
looks
you're
like
going
a
to
fun
enter?
challenge.
It's not a race, is it?
No. Anyone who finishes will get a medal, but you only get 1 chance. Unless I'm in a generous mood, I might be able to try again. But we shall see.
Very well.
Okay, let's go.
Try.
Give it a try.
Yeah, I'll pull on the guy's pants leg and then I'll hand him up my coins.
So the way
Can't
that
be
this
that
is going to
bad.
work, when you enter, I need a survival check from everybody who is participating.
Is everybody participating, or is it just?
Oh. Yeah, I think everyone's participating.
Oh,
Oh.
freaking knock!
This ought to be interesting. Oh, I'm
Oh,
surprised.
Okay.
damn!
Nice.
So,
That 20?
Valora and Thurdil, as you enter, the two of you seem to realize this maze is basically a straight line. What? And you make your way through in one shot, clearing the maze. You also seem to notice as you're walking through that the little goblin, neither of you passed him. As far as Brenna, Cornyn, and Toshinori, I need dexterity checks.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
All of you.
I didn't
I need
mean to do
dexterity
that.
checks from all of you. You're good, Mom.
A dexterity check. Oh boy. Oh yes! That's
Wow.
Yeah.
a natural
I-
20.
Okay, there's where I'm going to use my advantage.
Okay.
That's better.
So the 3 of you seem to be walking in line with Toshinori at the very front.
It can't be
And
that bad, right?
as you guys approach this seemingly only dead end in this maze, you hear a very loud caw from the Aarakocra that is in front of you, or that is sitting above you. And he is swooping in directly at all of you. Now, Toshinori, you manage to hit the ground fast enough where he doesn't grab you. But he does manage to grab Cornan and Brenna and drop them off outside at the entrance to the maze.
Oh,
What?
Korg, I need a survival check.
after he rolls, I have a
fuck.
question.
Korg,
Oh no.
I need a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Yes. I need a stealth check, or a dex check again, basically. You managed to backtrack away from the dead end just quick enough to where the Aarakocra is now, he is settling back down in his seat above and didn't notice that you managed to find one of the only other dead ends.
Oh, am I
I
this
need another-
unlucky?
I need another survival check.
From everyone or what?
Yes!
You
No,
have
we're
managed
stuck
to now,
outside.
you have now managed to find your way through and have also finished the maze. Now, as far as
Whew.
Cornan and Brenna, the two of you that got dropped off outside of the maze, the orc that initially said you only get one chance looked at you and leans in real closely. Another 3 silver, and I'll let you do it again. And then he kind of looks around like he's trying to make sure that no one heard him.
Sure, why not?
What do you say? You can do it?
Yeah.
No.
Throw
I'll
me
reach
in
in my
there.
I'll reach in my little pocket and I'll give him the coin.
And then he's gonna quickly like grab the coins from you and stuff them into his pocket and then go shoot back in. Go. I need survival checks from both of you.
Why I on it? Whoa.
Oh,
I need
dear.
health checks from both of you, as both of you managed to find the same dead end you got snatched up from the
What the
first
hell?
place.
Hey, well done.
Brenna, you're gonna hear that loud call again. And suddenly you're back out at the entrance. And as you're at the entrance, the orc is gonna look at you and go, "Oh my god," and shoves you back in. Cornan, let me get you. Let me get another
We have
from you.
the
Survival?
Oh goodness sake.
Oh,
I need another stealth check from you.
Jesus.
For some reason, you keep hearing the caw every time you hit a dead end, of which there are 2. But for some reason, he can't see you this time.
I keep running into the same goddamn 2 dead ends.
Brenna, let me get a survival check from you. And Cornan.
Yo.
Hey, okay. So, Cornan, you managed to back yourself away from the dead end and turned the other left, your military left, and realized, oh, hey, the exit's there. Brenna, as you get shoved back into it, the orc is going to like look at you, like you start walking down and you hit like the end where like a turn would be, and you look back at the entrance and you see the guard poking his head around the corner, like through the entrance, and is going, and you kind of realize, oh, that's what he meant, and you make your way through the maze. All of you gaining a medal of the maze as you exit. And as Brenna comes out, the orc is going to look at you and just be like, it's not that hard. What happened? I don't want to know. Just go.
Look at those 2 and go, how did you guys get grabbed?
I don't know. What are the small? Wait, I'm small.
You're both small.
Yeah, Brenna, I think you're like in the 3-foot range as well, somewhere, right?
I think I'm 2 foot. Remember right?
I'm enormous compared to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
2'11".
Yeah, I'm 2
I
feet.
have no idea how tall I am.
I'm 2 feet tall.
Druid.
Elves are anywhere between like 5 and 6.5 foot, I think.
Mm.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, you can make
You can
your
get
own
creative
height.
with it, though, to be honest.
I
Do
said I was
what?
little.
You can get creative with it, if I'm honest. Like,
Yeah.
I don't put too much stock into it.
I mean, I can get bigger.
Oh god. Once you become not gargantuan,
Large.
Uh-huh.
After like what, 8 feet, I think it was.
I have enlarging as well.
But as you guys all start to collect your medals, have you guys ever watched Harry Potter?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that
Yes.
everyone here has. Do you guys remember like the flute sound that was playing during the Goblet of Fire? Like the da 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 da.
Yes.
Sure.
So you guys start to hear that coming from this area down here. And then you start to hear a very loud voice saying something about a race
Oh, a race.
down this way.
All right, let's go.
This sounds like fun. Let's go check it out, everyone.
That'd be interesting.
I like how Lost's mouse is in the middle of the pond.
I'm in the middle of the pond.
Right next to...
Yeah,
Yeah.
your mousey was over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see each other's mouse
Yeah.
cursor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can see where the cursor is.
A race.
I'm on the
Race.
bridge.
It's water. It looks deep.
Sorry, it is not a race.
It's not.
Wait, we've been tricked.
I have little dwarf legs, so me and races really don't mix too well.
I mean, I could always toss you.
That
Pick 'em up
didn't
by
work
the
out for the
ankles.
last
Toss
dwarf.
and dwarfs don't
That
mix
didn't work
either.
out for the last dwarf.
So as you begin to approach the pier, you see several people are gathered there, arguing among themselves and venting their ire at a spry goblin who responds to their anger with an amused expression. Suddenly, a brash voice cuts through the chatter, and a blue-skinned woman pushes her way through the crowd and stands protectively in front of him, yelling, "She's not gonna say it again! If you're here with the team, only one member of your team can participate in the challenge. The rules are clear, and if you can't handle it, get out." And after just a couple of seconds, small groups of
Okay.
people begin to quietly murmur among themselves while some begin to leave.
I'm kind of heated.
A little bit, yes.
She's not very nice.
Nope.
So,
Excuse
The
me
real
there.
question is,
what would you like to do?
what is the
Let's
challenge?
do it.
So, as you begin to approach, the little goblin is going to look up at you and introduce themselves. My name is Omo. I
Hello.
am the one that runs this event. Basically, and they start to point out off the pier, and you see several rocks that are kind of just sticking out from the water, and each one of them has a spear attached to it. Or yeah, so it's a spear that's like there's a rope tied on the spear, and then the other end of the rope is tied to the rocks. Now, only the bravest can take on this challenge, because as you can see, there are sharks.
Sharks.
Okay.
Yes. So as you kind of look
I am
out,
so
you start-
down.
you start to see kind of like fins poking up above the water.
That is scary.
The goal is one person per team is allowed to enter. You swim out, grab that, and you bring it back to me, and you win one of my medals.
Okay.
Who would like to participate? And then the blue-skinned woman is standing there with her arms crossed and said, I am. I know that much. And those of you that partook in the tortoise herding or the tortoise event,
Yeah, yep.
you realize this is the same person that was in. This is the same girl that was in that with you.
Yep.
I mean, I did more
I'm going
tortoise
in.
feeding than I did tortoise herding, but yeah.
Ah,
She's
I
gonna look
recognize you.
over. She's gonna look over and look at names. She's gonna look over and look at, or she's gonna see Thurdil and just kind of chuckle and say, "Well, honestly, that's probably the best meal your tortoise has gotten all week."
That's pretty sad.
I'm
I
going
would
in.
like. Yeah, I'd like to take on this challenge, and considering we're not technically a
Yep.
team,
Nope, we're a team. Yeah, you can go for me.
oh, you are okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Elmo's gonna look at the group of you with his hand on his little chin. Are you sure you're not a team?
I mean, I've teamed up with the corn in here for the rice cutting.
What you want?
That was fun.
Adventuring together?
No, we've just kind of met
We haven't
met here.
considered it.
We've only just sort of met in this town. We're new here.
Okay, fine. Y'all get ready, line up. I recommend taking off any heavy armor.
I'm not wearing any.
Like, good idea.
Hi.
That is a good point. But either way, I'm staying on land because I sink like a
Dwarfs don't
rock.
swim.
As each of you line up, the goblin starts going one by one to each person, and it's just like 5 silver, 5 silver.
Okay.
There you go.
After he gets all of his payment from everybody, he's going to go to a little stand at the edge of the pier, so he on this thing, like right there,
Yeah.
is where
I
he's
kind of
standing
look
at.
at him like, is this a participation trophy kind of thingy, or
No.
does it actually mean a race?
Anybody who manages to bring back the spear without losing it or getting eaten gets a medal.
Hmm.
So all of us can win, or only one?
All of us.
Thinking
Anyone
All of us.
who
Oh, really?
brings,
Okay.
yeah. So
give it a
anybody
try.
that brings him a spear can win.
Okay, so there's more than one sphere. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there's
Can,
I
can
believe
the spear be sized down for little old me?
he's gonna look at you and go, "What do you think I am, a wizard?"
I don't know.
Never know.
You're a
No,
wizard, Harry.
Oh no.
you're a hairy wizard.
You're a goblin.
I mean, goblins can be wizards.
So who all is participating?
Me.
I am.
Mom, Porg,
Yeah.
Aisha.
Yeah, unfortunately, Thurdle's going to sit this one out because dwarves sink like rocks.
Well, Korg and I are a team, so he goes for me, right?
I mean, only Korg will get it.
Yeah, only I'll get it though. And as I've just stated, we're actually a team. We've teamed up for the event, but that was it.
Fine. Fine. I'll
He said we can
participate.
all get one
Uh-huh.
participation trophy
Okay.
All right.
if you finish.
So you guys all get lined up at the edge of the pier,
Haha.
and Olmo the goblin is just going to call out, "As I have stated, the objective of this is to get down there to the rocks, untie your spear, and bring it back to me. If you lose it, you win nothing. If it breaks, you win nothing. If you get eaten, Well, you're dead. Good
Yeah,
luck.
sharks don't like me. I don't taste so good.
And he is
Oh.
going to, and you just hear him yell, "Go!" And at that point, everybody jumps into the water. I need athletics checks from everybody.
Oh boy.
Athletics. There it is.
Ah.
Oof.
Ooh.
Eesh.
Okay,
Whoa.
so I have a question, real quick.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's a drop down that says abilities in the configurations box. Do we change those or
Configuration box.
I think
where
she means
when you
when-
roll?
Also, what is everybody's speed?
30.
Oh, where's she talking about abilities of strength, dex, constitution, intelligence,
Yeah.
wisdom?
Can you change those or
Also, this river is flowing very quickly against you. Just
Oh,
as it
okay.
has,
Speed, as in the walk speed, or the?
I believe it's going to be considered swim speed, but I don't know what the difference is.
I think
Really?
swim speed is half your walking speed, unless you have a ability makes it the same.
I mean,
Oh my
technically, I
God.
have a couple of abilities that can speed it up.
Oh, as a monk? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you do. Yeah.
I mean,
Where do I see that?
Oh, I have unarmored movement.
Is that only
What level is? Oh, sorry, it's at the 9th level.
9th level?
Yeah, it's at the 9th level. I can run across water.
So, Mom, on your character sheet, you'll see your picture, and then you'll see an 18 under that. That's your armor class. And then the number directly under that is your speed. It's your where it says
Your
walk.
walk.
So you have
Yeah.
30 feet of move. Like you have 30 feet of like
Movement speed.
movement that you can do once per turn. So if I ever ask for like what your speed is, that's the number I'm going to be looking for.
Yeah. Normal or
Mm.
I think on this D&D because I
Mine's
think
40.
it's
So
doing
you're
D&D
moving
next or whatever it's called. Most of the speeds are now 30. They don't have anything lower.
Yeah, no, I have a buff from my unarmored movement, which makes my speed 40 because it's at 2nd level.
Yeah.
yeah, most of it's
Yeah,
going to be
monks.
30. There's a few outliers that's going to have either increased or below.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I don't wear armor or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's increased is what it says here.
Yeah, because we're using the 2014 rule set.
Yeah, the 20 or D&D5e has penalties for races essentially. Like
Yeah.
dwarves are
Oh,
only 25 feet.
Yeah.
Then the halflings I think are 20 feet or 25 as well.
Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah, but for the new one they made everyone 30 feet just to make it fair.
Yeah, but
I think.
it made sense for dwarves and halflings to be lower because
Yeah. They have little legs, so
yeah, I didn't agree with the one D&D.
no, I don't agree with it either. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
I got nat 20 on it, so I'm good.
Yeah.
So Korg and Cornin, both of you managed to make it 15 feet closer. You realize that these spears are about 75 feet out.
Ooh.
Mom and Aisha, you are both kind of still, you're not at the pier, but you're only a few feet out because you're having a rough time struggling against the current here. So let's get another round of rolls.
With another 15.
Athletic.
Yeah, another round of athletics checks.
I'm not gonna do well. Strength's not a good one for me.
Neither. Me neither.
If I was smart when I jumped in, I could have used my step of the wind, which would allow me to leap.
Ooh.
Mom, I also need an athletics check from you.
Hold on. Okay. All right, never mind. All right, I'm coming.
So, Mom and Brenna, you are both back at the pier. You guys are just getting pushed back by this
We're
current.
drowning.
No, you're not drowning. But
Yet.
I mean, you aren't making. You're moving backward. Cornyn, you did move backward a little bit as well. You got a swell of the current. Meanwhile, Korg and the water jelly are both like neck and neck. You guys are both getting there pretty quickly. So let's go for another round.
All right.
Ooh, nice roll there.
I've seen again. What the fuck?
You're being consistent.
I'm moving. Never fear. I am here.
Nice roll, Mama T. Ooh.
Okay.
This
So-
isn't my thing.
Yeah. Well, Brenna's
So
little
Aisha,
being her
as
character.
you kind of get as you get pushed back underneath the pier and come out on the backside of the pier, you do get pulled out of the water and set back on the pier. Korg, Lost, and Mom, you all have started to make. Mom, you are starting to make good headway. Korg, you are still pretty far out. You're about 30-ish feet away. Lost, you're about 50 feet, and Mom, you're 60 feet away from it at this point. So let's go ahead and get another round in. Korg, you've got to please.
I mean, it's
Holy shit.
consistent.
I'm a lizard.
Holy
I'm in
shit.
the water. Lizards can swim.
Okay, so all of you move another 15, making good headway, but you are approaching the sharks now, or at least Korg is at this point. Korg, I need a perception check from you.
Perception.
Just need to poke him in
this
the
is
snout.
gonna. Oh.
So Korg, you start to you don't seem to notice anything. You're too focused on getting to that spear.
So that would be part of my flaw, as it is. I am very like that.
Yeah. You are hyper focused on your goal right. But you don't seem to notice anything out of the ordinary. So let's get another round of rolls in, everybody.
Survey says. Oh, hey, it's not a 15.
Yeah, it's about a 15.
So Korg, you have now officially reached your spear. You can do a couple of different things. You can try to rip the spear away from the rope, try to break the rope. You can try to pull yourself toward the rope, untie it. However you want to do that. Lost and Mom, you guys are both being pushed back about 5 feet.
Okay.
From where
Son
you
of a
were.
bitch.
So
With my strength, I should be able to break the rope.
okay, so you
Remember,
want
he
to break the rope?
said
Go
if
ahead
you
and give
break
me-
the spear, you don't win anything.
Yeah. So I want to break the rope, not the spear.
I'm
so
saying,
give me
okay.
a strength check.
Just standard strength.
Yep, just standard strength
Fuck.
check. Okay, so you get there, and I'm assuming you grab one part of the rope in each hand, and you're just trying to like He-Man rip it. But this is a pretty stout rope, so it doesn't seem to budge when you're trying to pull on. Mom and Lost, let me get another round of athletics checks from you.
Nice roll.
Very nice.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh, that was a good roll too.
both of you,
Okay.
yeah, both of you start making pretty good headway. I want to say
Cool.
about 2/3 of the way there now. Korg, would you like to try something else, or are you going to continue to?
I'm going to try and break it one more time.
Okay.
The rope.
So you're still just. I mean, you can kind of feel it starting to give way a little bit, but I mean, it's not. It's still holding pretty taut. And as you are continuing to try to rip this rope, you realize that the blue-skinned woman that was swimming head to head with you has now jumped off of her rock back into the water, and you notice that her rope and spear are. So, Lost and Mom, let me get another from you.
Oh. Ugh.
Ooh.
All right. Mom, you have now caught up to where Lost was. Lost, you have lost about 10 feet. So now Mom is about ahead of you. But you're not too terribly far away. Cord, we'll go back to you. What are you doing now?
Try and untie it now.
You're gonna try to untie it from the spear or from the
From the rock.
okay. So I need a sleight of hand from you. I'll need two.
This is
One to climb up on top of the rock and one to untie it. So
Wouldn't
we'll go with the
climbing
one
on top of the
climb.
rock be acrobatics?
Could be
Would it be?
acrobatics, yeah. Or
Okay,
you
we'll
can
do
do
acrobatics.
athletics, I think.
Well, yeah, we could do athletics or acrobatics. Your choice. I'll leave that one.
Or it could be dexterity.
Yeah, no, I was going to say acrobatics. Which, okay, so there's my...
So
And-
you go ahead.
No, sorry, go ahead.
As you go to you pull yourself toward the rock with the rope, and as you kind of go to grab onto it, this thing is slick. I mean, it's been in the river for God knows how long, and it's just covered in slime and water, and it's kind of hard to get a good grip on. Mom and Lost, let me get another. Let me get another athletic check from you both. Hey.
Nice.
All right. Mom, you have now officially caught up to your spear. So you now are holding onto your spear. You're not being pushed back anymore from the water. You're holding onto the rope that it is attached to. Lost, you're like 5 feet away from it. I mean, you're real close to it. So Korg and Mom, how would you guys like to go about
Can
getting
I
your
try and
spear?
just bite this rope? And because I got super sharp teeth, can I just try and cut through it with my teeth?
If you'd like to.
Yep, sure. What do I need to roll?
Give me a bite attack. Because that's Dragonborns have bite attacks, right?
No, I
I
don't.
think so. It's supposed. I mean,
I've got unarmed strike. I don't have a bite.
I think it'll. Hmm.
Yeah,
Hang
they
on.
don't.
So unless otherwise specified, biting someone is an attack plus 1 point of damage plus your strength mod. So
Okay.
yeah, it would be your basic, let's say a dex attack roll. Yeah, we'll do a dex attack roll.
How do I make it so I can do that? Because when I click on unarmed strike, it's making me select the target.
So do /R D20. So /R space D20. And then plus whatever your dex is.
Plus dexterity, which is it's only 1. Yep.
Your dexterity is only 1 and you're a monk?
I'm
Probably
plus my
strength-based.
dexterity is +1, yeah, for some reason. Oh, hang on, wait, my dexterity is in total, or the check is?
The modifier.
The dexterity modifier.
Yeah, no, my dexterity is only +1.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's it, so it would be /R space D20
Yeah.
plus 1.
Okay.
Then you would have the choice of either doing the dex mod or the strength mod.
There we go.
Piece.
That's
There you
15
go.
plus 15 anyway.
Okay. So roll me, or your strength bonus is 4. So you deal 5 damage and you bite clean through the.
That's better.
Yeah, so you bite clean through it, and you're gonna start making your way back to it. Mom, how would you like to go about getting yours off?
I'm going to get up on top and untie the rope.
Okay, so give me, what did we say? Acrobatics or athletics, right?
Acrobatics, yeah.
Acrobatics or athletics to get up there.
Acrobatics, an
Ah.
8.
Oh, yeah.
So you're kind of in the same boat as Cord was. You get there, you start trying to pull yourself up, and it's too slick. Loss,
Okay.
give me an athletics check.
Oh, it's not bad.
All right. Lost, you now have a hold of your spear as well. So how would you like to try to get yours undone?
Bite it.
All right. I'm gonna acrobatically climb on here. Comes around, I guess. I'll just do that for now.
Oh,
Dang.
All right.
nice.
You managed to use the rope as a way of like just kind of launching yourself up to it. Now, in order to untie it, I need a sleight of hand check.
Which is going to be a... Yeah, I thought so. I so
Yeah,
knew that was
yeah,
going
I
to be...
did.
No.
I did too. So you immediately, just without any hesitation, seen
I know my
before,
way around ropes, I guess.
really easy for you to just be like, all right, it's done. You hold onto your rope and you jump back in and start making your way back towards the pier.
Someone's got some
Mom.
interesting hobbies.
Yeah.
Mom, I need an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Hey,
Okay,
nice.
so you have now you kind of saw the way that Cornyn did this, where he kind of used the rope to pull himself up. You kind of follow that lead, and now you're up there. And I need a sleight of hand for you to untie the rope.
All right.
Dang.
You paid attention to exactly the way he did it, because you were holding on to that rock and you just kind of looked over and watched him. You saw the way he untied that rope and you did it just as fast as he did, and all of you make your way back toward the pier.
Like, don't copy
After
my homework
reaching the
exactly,
pier,
but
yeah. After you guys get back to the pier, you guys are pulled back up. And there's just a lot of cheering, and Omo is just, congratulations. I am so glad that all of you managed to make it and not get eaten. You happen to look over at the water. She's been there for so long, she's basically dry at this point. She just managed to just kind of chuckle and look at all of you and say, well, at least you're alive.
Yes. Thank God.
So now Omo reaches out and gives each of you your medal, which is Medal of the Conch.
Oh.
Which is very exciting for each of you.
I mean, I'm not doing too bad. I've got all but wit, and I'm not going to be doing wit because my wisdom is not that high.
Well, mine is only a +1. Might as well try to go for it.
Mine's a +1 as well.
I'm going to let you know that you do not have to.
Oh.
My stats. It's a riddle, so this is.
Oh, okay.
I want to do the medal of the wit.
I'll get
But
that
that
one
is
to
the
try.
only one that hasn't been done. Would anyone like to try the call to arms before we get there?
yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
I
Yes.
want to do that one. Just that's the arm wrestling. Yes,
Yes.
I want to do that
Yeah,
one just
that's
as
the
fun
arm wrestling.
to be funny.
Okay. So Einar, Aisha, Loss, Mom, are you wanting to do it as well?
Sure.
Why not?
All right. So you guys are going to get there and face off against a variety of opponents. Now, who would like to go first?
I was like, I'll go. I'll
Yes,
break
what's
the
the dwarf
ice.
vote? You look strong.
Dwarf is going to go.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'll
here's
go.
how we're going to do this. We are going to versus our D20 rolls. This character has a +2 to their strength or their athletic strength. So I'll roll mine, and that'll be the one that you. Okay.
Cool.
You need to beat a 7, Einar.
Okay, with athletics or strength, or does it?
Either one. Don't really care.
With the same. I guess I'll just.
You damn near broke the table. This man does need a doctor now because his hand is bent in a direction it's not supposed to bend.
That's how you do it.
I don't think that's how you do it.
The butcher that you guys saw earlier is going to slam his hands down on the table and go, "Hey, it's an arm wrestling contest, not a contest to see who can break my fucking table. Take your medal."
Didn't mean to.
And he's going to hand you your medal and gesture to the crowd for 2 more people.
All right, well, I'll go, I guess.
All right, we'll do the same thing.
Can I try and distract him?
You sure can.
Not
Hey,
like
what's that over there?
Roll me a. What would that be? Deception. Roll
that
me a deception.
Is that a purple elephant?
As
Jesus
this
Christ.
happens, your opponent is going to do the what is it called? The Toy Story. Where? And as he does, you just immediately just his hand down on the table, and you like get up and almost run back to the crowd. And as the butcher's just like, "Your medal here," and just kind of tosses it to you.
The turtle's just kind of shaking his head. Like, well, that's one way
Hey,
of
I
doing
got the
it.
medal,
The
right?
butcher's gonna be like, "Well, that was an unorthodox way." As your opponent like gets up, "That's not fair." And the butcher's gonna look at him and yell, "You are the one that did it! Fuck off!" All right, who's next?
I'll go.
All right, Mama. So I need a strength or athletics check from you, unless you want to do something goofy.
1 second.
Then as I guess. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Well,
So unfortunately, Mom, your opponent
All I
was not
all
a
I
big
did was
guy.
manage to piss him off.
He did beat you pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
the butcher kind of chuckles to himself, hands your opponent his medal, and begins to gesture for another 2 set of people. Come on, no one be scared. Can't be any worse than that was.
Ouch.
And I'll make my way up to the front of the group, and I'll kind of like wave until he notices me.
Notices you.
The orc is gonna. Anyone? Really? Okay. All right. Come on. Hey,
gotta see
who's
this.
facing the twig?
And
Anybody?
I'll go
You.
uppies.
You. Come sit.
Please.
You need me to put you on the. You need me to put you on the chair.
Yes, please.
I'll come over and pick her up for you.
And then pat her on the head.
There.
Another orc from the crowd is gonna walk, sit down across the table.
oh, that's just unfair, but. Well,
How would you? Are you just doing a straight strength check, or are you doing something goofy?
Um, after shaking his hand, his or her.
His.
After shaking his hand and getting into position, I'll just look at him and I'll just start giggling and laughing and
Oh shit! Okay, what is that DC that I need to beat? I know what you're doing.
yeah, I'll just and that laughter will just start into this funny cackle of a
Let me look
laugh.
at your.
Makes the spikes
Okay,
on my
I know what
neck stand on end.
Your opponent begins to giggle uncontrollably for no real reason, and as you like, as he does, he was already in the position of like having his hand on the table, and you just reach over with like and basically high five his hand just hard enough for his hand to hit the table. And the orc is like the orc butcher is just gonna look and go, I'm gonna hand you your medal and you need to leave. Merry Christmas.
and I
Go away,
take
creepy child.
big metal and I like jump off the
Yeah,
chair and
on you, this medal is very large.
Would you like a hand, or have you got a bag of holding?
no, I don't have one of those yet. I got puppy. Puppy can hold.
Put it on your dog,
Yeah, puppy's good for that.
if that is a god dog.
So now, the only event that you guys have not
Partark.
Words, son,
Only
words.
Took part
New
in.
word.
Yes, the only event that you guys have not taken part in is the riddles and rhymes. And as you approach, there is an elderly goblin in blue robes presiding over a set of 3 tables. One table holds a wooden box. The second displays a glittering star map of the Exandrian sky, and the third rests a row of colored bottles. And a banner hanging over the setup reads, "Test your wit with me against these riddles 3." And as you approach, the goblin introduces themselves, and they're a very old goblin in terms of goblin. I am Elder Kolbo Kaz of this village, and if you would like to, your entire team may attempt this at the same time, and I will give a medal to all of you should you succeed. But you only get one chance. You have to solve all 3, and the cost, the fee to take part is 2 silver per team member.
So it has to be a team effort.
You
Can
can
be.
do it individually. You can do it as a team.
I'll do it as I don't care.
So if all of you would like to do it together, you can. If you want to try,
Yeah,
fine
we can
too.
do it as a team. I'm fine with that.
Game.
Cool.
Yeah.
These are mind goblins.
The more the merrier.
I was expecting his name
What's
to
a
be
mind
Tim.
goblin?
The more the merrier.
Come on, what's a mind goblin?
Say it.
My goblin is these nuts.
So she's going to hold open a bag and kind of shake it at you, and you can tell that that's where you're meant to put your coin. And after you do, she closes it and ties it to her hip again, and she gestures towards the first table that has the wooden box. And on this table is a locked wooden box and 4 metal keys. On a placard beside the box is written the following riddle: bronze, copper, silver, gold. Ancient ones from tales of old. Match the key to the box's lock. A mistaken choice begets a shock.
Oh boy.
So,
mind games and torture.
They're mind goblins.
so would any of you? I'm assuming you guys are inspecting the keys and such before you.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So each key is made of a different metal. One is bronze, copper, silver, and gold. And then closer examination of the box reveals that the lock is shaped like a dragon with a fluted crest, and the edges of the box are decorated with engravings of pearls and shells.
Hmm.
Okay.
Not good with riddles.
Hang on, what were the key metals again?
Bronze, copper, silver, and gold. One of each.
Something about those makes me feel like it's going to be something to do with that.
You guys are more than welcome to talk amongst yourselves to try to figure it out.
No.
Okay.
Then the box is decorated with a dragon
Shit.
with
It's got a dragon on it. Dragons love gold. They
Yep.
hoard
That.
it.
Mhm.
and if we get it wrong, we're in for a shock.
Mhm.
If I was being a dragonborn gold we hoard, I would pick gold.
I'm good
That
with
seems
that.
too obvious, no?
No.
Well, the riddle was in ancient
Uh.
times, and since ancient times,
you
dragons
would
have
like-
hoarded gold.
If you would like me to repeat any of it, just let me know.
Hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and repeat it, please.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so it says bronze, copper, silver, gold. Ancient ones from Tales of Old. Match the
L's.
key to the box's lock. A mistaken choice begets a shock.
Oh.
I also typed it into the deal.
Ah,
you guys
that's all.
can see
Thank
it.
you.
Huh.
And if you would like me to re-describe things, let me know.
Yeah. What does the box look like again?
So the lock's shape and see. Oh, sorry. The box reveals that its lock is shaped like a dragon with a fluted crest, and the edges of the box are decorated with engravings of pearls and shells.
Oh, what did it cra-
Okay. Pearls and shells don't go with the gold,
Gold, silver, bronze,
does
copper.
it?
Sometimes it does in jewelry.
Yeah.
We're about to have ads anytime now.
Okay.
Good, because I need the bathroom.
Yeah, you need to go get another drink.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
while we're thinking, we'll just go
Let's
and hit
see.
the BRB so ads will be rolling. So we shall return shortly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, go ahead and
All right.
After-
Cool.
I will say after this event, we'll probably call it here for a night and then pick up
yeah, it sounds
Wow.
good.
the next time.
One and back. Thank you for your patience. That was the last ad break.
Okay. So when we left, our players were trying to figure out the puzzle with the keys and the locked chest. And your answer, you said, was the bronze key.
The bronze
correct?
key,
Bronze
correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's
So
an
who-
alloy, it doesn't conduct electricity, and I will do it because I am resistant to electric attacks.
Alrighty. So you pick up the bronze key, fit it into the lock, and go to turn it, and it unlocks.
Yes.
And the elder
Hey.
claps her hands and says, "Good job. Good job." Now, and then she gestures over to the second table. This one. And this one has a star map resembling the moon and constellation. Okay. Accompanied by a plaque that says the following: 2 birds sit in a speckled field, 1 silver and 1 calm, 1 scarlet with woe. Nigh all year, the red one yields to silver's illusions, mischief, and sheltering glow.
What?
Now, by the way, you can do history or for hints and stuff.
Sure, why not? I'll roll for history. Ugh.
I didn't do any better than you.
Okay. Oh God, save my proficiency.
We just look all at each other like,
That was a
"Durr."
crap roll. Damn.
Mom.
Finally, somebody's got some intelligence.
Okay. So this actually also makes a lot of sense.
Someone's got to be
Because Mom is
SMRT
a-
among us.
So, Mom, you do realize and kind of recognize in the second line of this, 1 silver and calm, 1 scarlet with woe, refers to Exandria's moon. One that is silver, and the other is named Ruidus. That is a red moon.
Oh,
Huh. Okay.
The goal of this, by the way, I forgot to mention this. The goal of this is to figure out what figure out what the riddle is and point to them.
You broke up on that one to figure out what.
Yeah.
the endpoint of the riddle.
Yeah, you have to figure out what the riddle is talking about.
And
What
we
is
point
the
to what?
riddle referring to, and point to it on the map.
Something about scarlet. I've heard this riddle before.
Hmm.
Because it's the color of blood.
There,
There's a reason-
you can also roll a perception check.
All of us?
Anyone.
Perception check?
Yeah, a perception check will do just as well.
I'm consistent.
You are. Lost, you notice that on the map that there is only 1 red dot on that map.
Hey, there's only 1 red on the map.
And it's scarlet.
Mom, you nat 20'd.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
I what?
I think that's the first nat 20 of the game, by the way.
No, I've had one.
Or of the campaign.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've
did you?
We've
Okay.
had,
Yeah.
and my
Okay.
arm wrestling was a nat 20.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Jeez.
I don't know what that is, so.
You rolled a 20 on the dice. You rolled as high as it will go on.
Yeah,
Right.
that's like a critical success.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, Mom.
Oh, cool.
So, Lost, you realize that there's only 1 red dot, but Mom, with your knowledge of the Circle of Moons, or being part of the Circle of Moons and looking at the map, you immediately realize that the riddle is talking about the 2 moons, Kartha and Ruidus.
Okay.
And that is literally the answer to the riddle. The riddle is talking about the
Okay.
2 moons. So
Yay.
you point that out, and the elder is just like, "Yay! Congratulations again." Now, this next one is very difficult. And she gestures to the third table. On this table is a row of 7 small bottles filled with colored liquid, with a plaque reading the following: 2 of us are brewed from blight, and always sat to purple's right. 3 are juice, one burns like flame, and no two colors taste the same. Even flasks hold naught but pain, and shade of sky will leave a stain. Though tasty are those at each end, neither is the winner's friend. A puzzle for the keen and wise, drink the light to claim your prize.
Okay, so do we
Okay.
got to put these in order?
Hang on, no,
No.
I. So there should
So
be
I
a
also have.
flask.
Give me 2 seconds. I have something for all of you.
I think I know
If
the answer to
you-
this.
If you
This is-
open Discord,
Yes. Okay. Cool.
if you go to Discord, I just posted a picture
Uh-huh.
that I don't know if we can throw up on the stream
No,
or not.
it's. I don't need it anyway because I know what the answer. The tall purple one. I'm gonna do what heroes do and take the risk and drink the tall purple one.
Just without even thinking.
Uh huh.
So as you grab this potion and you open it, it's bubbling. And you take a big old swig out of it. And you begin to glow.
Pretty.
And as that happens,
That's
the
supposed to happen.
elder's just going, you look at the elder, and the elder's just looking at you, just
I've heard this riddle before. I like riddles.
take your medal and go away.
Yeah.
And she throws 5 medals on the table and just go.
Aye.
Get away from me.
Aye.
Go. And no.
We're
Get
a
away
team.
from me.
I don't think you were supposed to drink it, actually, but
You were. Her issue is no one has been able to figure out.
A true hero stands tall even when the odds are against them, so that others may stand as well. Plus, I've heard that riddle before. That's how I knew
Oh.
it. And as soon as you showed me the image, I went, "Oh yeah."
So the first bottle was filled with purple berry juice. The green bottle is filled with blight brew.
Yep.
The third one was filled with blueberry juice.
Which stains.
Bottle 4, which stains. The bottle 4 was a white bottle filled with overwhelmingly spicy pepper oil.
Oh, fun.
Bottle
would've liked
5
that
was a
one.
glow. Bottle 5 was a glow potion. Bottle 6 was blight brew, just like bottle number 2, and the red bottle was filled with apple juice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You actually gave us the answer in the riddle. I knew that riddle. I've heard that one before. That's why my brain's like, hang on, wait a second. I know that.
Ranma, we actually just got back from break.
Yeah.
We literally just
Minutes
did,
ago.
Billy.
Yeah, we do that every hour.
But now, as you guys seem to finish that, there
have all
are
the
no more
medals.
events. Do you really?
Uh-huh.
I was going to ask how many medals does everybody?
Cyrodiil has 4.
Let's see.
I have meat pie, muscle, horizon back, wetlands, maze, conch, and wet. I have all of them.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I am a hero.
Yes, you are.
Red rose.
I've all but
I
Also,
have-
I'm wondering when this glowing is going to wear off.
But you look so pretty.
Sometime.
1 minute.
I have 5. The
Mom,
only
you
one
have
I'm missing
5.
is Medal of Muscle.
Forgot to move them all over.
There's 7.
There's 7. There's 7 of them.
Oh, you're also
Oh.
missing Medal of Wetland.
Yeah, because you didn't get wetlands.
Yeah.
Wit.
Yep. Oh, yeah. 1,
I think.
Sorry,
I'm
I'm
the
tired.
only
I
one with
can't
all
count.
of them.
You're
Because
good.
I'll be the only one with all
I
7.
got maze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't get conch. Well,
Yeah. I have all of them but
Awesome.
the meat pie.
Right.
That was. I was just trying to remember which one you didn't get lost because I'm like, hang on, wait. There was one I got that didn't get meat pie because you
Yeah.
puked. They were a bit too big for you.
Yep.
Conch was which one?
That was
The
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 swimming
one.
ocean,
one.
the water one,
Yeah.
the swimming.
Ocean. Okay. I didn't get that one.
No.
Didn't get the meat pie and didn't get the wetlands.
So you have 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Mhm.
So I got 4.
Einar, you have 5, right?
I have 4.
Because
Okay.
I didn't want to go swimming
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
or
right.
play in the mud.
The dwarf sink.
Yeah, the dwarves and swimming don't mix.
There's a
So,
reason they
as you
stay in their
guys
mountains.
begin to finish and you kind of wander away from the riddle tent, you notice that there's a very large platform kind of in the middle of town that people are starting to gather near. And an elderly orc dressed in deep blue robes stands atop a platform of these crates. And you hear his voice boom out as he smiles at the crowd. Mighty warriors, brilliant strategist, you have impressed us with your feats of strength, your incisive wit, and your sturdy bellies. But the main event, as you know, is yet to come. Only 2 teams will be chosen to compete in the final challenge, a race through the Emerald Grotto, in the depths of which the greatest prize awaits. Me and Elder Kolbu Kaz will choose 2 teams from among the festival's most successful contestants and invite them to engage in a race through a submerged grotto that we call the Emerald Grotto to retrieve your prize at the end of it. The winner of that race will receive 100 gold pieces and be hailed as the city's champions of merit until next year's festival. The old goblin that was doing the riddle tent climbs up the stairs leading onto this platform as well, glaring at the 5 of you.
Hello.
And they sit back. They kind of start to gather with each other, and you hear them whispering before they start to split up and go amongst the groups and start asking everybody about how many medals they have and stuff like that, writing them down on like a pad that they have, taking everybody's names down. And after about 2 hours of this, counting everybody's medals, track of them, they both go back up to the stage. And the orc elder, we have made our decision. And he points at the 5 of you and says, you 5 will be team 1, as one of you has 7 medals, clearing all challenges that was set in this, and the rest of you having at least 4, meaning you cleared most of them, which is very impressive. And then he looks at another group of people who some of you realize or recognize, and points at the 5 of them and says, but this team here each of them cleared at least 6 out of 7, with 2 of them clearing all 7. And you see the blue-skinned water genasi, the shorter goblin that was wearing plate armor, the human that was sitting with Cord during his meat pie eating contest, and the ogre that Cord competed against in the arm wrestling contest, along with a drow. And the elder orc waves both teams forward and asks you to turn around and face your fans and says, these 2 teams will compete in the race of the Emerald. Tomorrow morning is when we shall start. And that is where we are going to leave it today.
Okay.
All right. Cool. That was fun. I had fun.
Yeah.
I am very excited. I'm glad you guys had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing, DMing.
Yeah, it looks like we're a team
Yeah.
now.
DMing is pretty fun.
Yep. Nice job. Thank you
Work
very
handy.
much, Tyrion.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for including me. I had a lot of fun. This was cool. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
y'all.
Mama.
Yeah.
Now, I will say our next session would be 2 weeks from now, but unfortunately, me and Mom will be out of town, so we will not be able to do that.
Yeah, because you got a
But
concert
2
to
weeks-
go to. And
Yes, sir, we do. And
well,
we
it's-
will be about 8 or 9 hours away from home for like 4 days,
all right,
something like
so
that.
the next D&D session for Call of the Netherdeep will be instead of the 3rd,
Tyrion,
it'll be
Yes,
would
ma'am.
it be fair to make an offer? I don't know what you have going on. I don't know what your schedules are and everything, and I'm trying to get a actual, now that my monitors have changed around, a calendar that will pop up. Really? Since there we go. Would you want to change next week to
I can't do next week. I've already got preordained plans.
okay. That's why I wanted to check.
Yeah, no, this one's been planned for a little bit.
oh good.
Yeah, I
That's
just
what I
figured
wanted-
fair's fair.
That's what I wanted to check.
Yeah.
No, that's totally fine. Now, if anything changes, Cork, let me know. I don't imagine it will, but you know, if
Kind of
whatever
can't.
right. But yeah, so our next session would be on the 17th
It's fine.
of October, and then after that,
It'll be
barring any like holidays or anything like that, we should be
on
good
a
to
on a
continue
bi-weekly
every
schedule.
on a bi-weekly schedule for this.
Um,
And then, of course, if we can get notice ahead of time, if Aisha is, not feeling up to DMing or something, and we want to run this on Starfinders Friday, as long as we can get everybody in, then we can do that as well. But the general schedule is going to be bi-weekly, starting obviously today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just concerned
that's
about
cool.
next
Yeah.
Friday, how things will roll. That's why I
'Cause you have
offered if
your surgery
somebody
next
wanted
week, right?
on Monday.
So,
So I was
um,
wondering, if somebody wanted to step in and was able to step in, that I'd more than willingly let them take
Right.
that date.
I mean, if Starfinder doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. So, but I want to say thank you to all 5 of you for joining me tonight and making this a very pleasurable experience. I had a lot of fun DMing this, and I'm very excited to see you guys' reaction to the rest of this. This has been a lot of fun.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Glad you're having fun.
Oh
That's-
yeah.
that's the
This is a
important part.
blast. I'm glad that. Yes, I'm glad we're doing it.
And everybody out there that's been lurking and chatting, thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, thank you guys.
It's been fun seeing y'all out there.
Also keep track of, I guess, DM advantage.
I still have 3 of
Yeah,
them.
don't forget
still
to-
Yeah,
going.
don't
you
forget
got
to write
3.
that
Yeah,
down.
you have 3 of them. Goodness.
Oh, that's my
Yeah.
cue. Somebody yawned. I'm done.
It's what 2:58 p.m. here. I'm kind of booked.
All right.
Yeah, we're
So,
at
yep.
11 p.m. for us.
Yeah, that's
But-
going on 1 a.m.
Yeah.
for
And I got to get up at 5, so.
All right.
No worries.
So-
Well,
Yep, we're closing down. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate it.
All right.
You guys
Thank
have
you
a
guys.
Good
good
Y'all
night,
have a good night.
everyone.
Don't have
Good
to be
night.
good.
Good
Just be
night,
good at it.
guys.
Yep. And we'll see if we hear those lovely tones of country roads tomorrow or not.
All right.
Road.
So
Bye, everybody.
later.
Bye.
Good night.
A nice keyboard chord.
That's the wrong button. That was the wrong button.
Later.